It's fine. We're out of practice. You're very excited. Wrapped in what? A
this
rug?
is a gorilla. Yeah. I got the party gorilla outfit on.
Wrapped in a rug.
Breakup gorilla.
Scott is very amused.
Yeah, that's where my dog went.
I know. I shaved your dog to make this jacket.
Is it snowing out yet? Supposed to today.
I don't think so.
Calling
No
for
snow.
a dusting.
Scattered light snow.
Well, I woke up on Saturday morning, late, by the way. I slept till almost 11 o'clock on Saturday.
You.
Right? Right?
Go off.
First time in a long time.
It's incredible, man.
It was incredible. It really
I'm
was.
so happy for you.
It really was. And
what did you do? I don't. What's the code?
The code was drinking a lot on Friday night. And it was,
I thought it was the in-laws.
I can't do that code.
no, it was. It's kind of a cheat code, but you really pay the price.
Yeah,
felt
you
good all
just
day?
you just borrowed. You used up those minutes another time.
Yeah. So I got those like blackout shades.
Yeah, dude, I've been preaching to the wife that we need to get those. And she's like, I never
dude.
sleep past the sun, and you're never here when the sun comes up. I was like, yeah,
Game
but on those
changer.
random Saturdays when I'm actually trying to sleep,
Right.
the sun, like I lose to the sun. When I was a kid, I beat the sun. Sun didn't matter.
Sun didn't matter.
It meant nothing to me. But I can't win anymore.
Oh,
The sun,
man,
once it peaks, and dude, I was in a hotel in Jersey, and I had the blackout
Sorry.
sheets because I'm in Jersey, and the one time I actually have an opportunity to sleep in, this crack, the curtains that won't shut all the way, and it's just this one crack. I was putting boots on it, trying to get it, and I can't beat the sun. I don't know how you did that.
Well, if you're in a hotel and the shades that they close, the blackout shades, you got to get a woman's hair clip.
That's
what we used.
Yes.
Didn't have that.
A woman's hair clip.
That's why it pays
That's
to have a
hilarious.
woman around. Am I right?
It was right at the
That's
top.
what I used in my
That
house.
and the sex.
That's right. That's all we're good for. Hair clips and sex.
Yep, that's it. No, so I
Good
mean,
for
my
you,
my
dude.
room is dark.
That's
I mean,
so cool.
dark.
Alaska.
Looks like Trent Reznor's bedroom in there.
It is. You don't know what time it is. So I woke up, made that sound. I looked at my my phone. I was like, oh my God, it's 10:55. And I pull the shades open, makes this sound. And there's snow everywhere and big fat flakes.
Oh, you're so happy.
No, the first thing I said was, I guess we're doing this.
This is snow.
I guess we're doing this now.
Yeah. Screw the snow. But I will say I'm glad it did what it did after Thanksgiving because it made more sense. You know what I'm saying? If it would have snowed before Thanksgiving, that's a whole thing. After, here we go. To the holidays we roll.
Yeah, too soon. I agree.
What do you mean too soon?
Could have waited.
Perfect.
A pre-Thanksgiving snow would be too soon.
They said this was late.
Yeah.
Like this was a late
We've had it
first
in
snow.
October a couple times.
Dude,
in recent past.
I woke up, same scenario, Kansas City hotel, having to drive home that day. Look at a map of America. No snow. A sliver of blue that runs only from Kansas City to St. Louis on 70. So my entire drive was the only place it was snowing. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
Well, at least you saw an exciting game on Friday because you went to the Chiefs game.
I did go to the Chiefs game.
Lucky.
It was something. They're the worst looking. What are they? 11-1 now.
Yeah,
that's the.
Yeah,
I love them.
The worst looking best team in the league.
Yeah, and I love
weird.
I love how all the Chiefs haters are like they're posting about that. It's the worst 11-1 team. Yeah, Chiefs fans know that. Everyone knows that.
Everybody knows they got lucky the last 3 or 4 games.
Yeah.
I
Like,
didn't. I'm the only one who didn't know.
Like, how do they keep doing this? On the tears of the crybabies.
Let's just keep it going.
Were you guys cold? Because your seats, I didn't know where those were your season tickets, right? Where you guys, you and Tina were sitting.
Mm-hmm.
Was it cold up there?
It was cold.
Oh, man.
There's
every
something about
season's
being
cold.
at Arrowhead and that place being so jam-packed with people.
Oh, yeah.
I've been in there way colder. So for me, it was like, we took heavy coats and we kind of knew how to prep. And
Yeah,
it was
as
like
long as you're
30.
prepped out right.
It was like 30.
That's not bad.
We've been to playoff games where it was like
Oh, yeah.
chill below 0. So
You tailgate?
we went for a little bit. Yeah, we had some friends there. They go to every game. This dude, and he gets to the gates at like 4 a.m., gets a parking spot right inside the gate where the players come in, puts up a tent, cooks breakfast. Shout out to Tony Arnone.
Yeah, because the game
Fellow
was at a great
Italian.
time. Oh.
Tony
Great guy.
Arnone.
My boy Tony Arnone.
Tony Iommi
Good
from
dude.
Black
Tony,
Sabbath.
Oh, man.
Tony Arnone.
Tell
Are
me
you
his
sure
middle-
he's Italian?
Tell me his middle name is Brad or Bert or
It's
something.
Anthony.
He wrote Paranoid.
It's Tony
It's
Anthony
great.
Arnone. And I'm like, that's just two Tonys, dude. He was on the news, too, which was really cool, man. There was
Here's
like
the most Italian guy in Kansas City, Tony Arnone.
He's from Arkansas, so he's from a way different place. The only Italian guy in Arkansas, Tony Arnone. So yeah, they always got like a nice setup. There's like a guy that comes in that cooks at all the Arkansas games. This guy's like got a big Blackstone out there, double flat top grill, and he's cooking up omelets, and it's awesome, man.
Oh.
So yeah, we went.
And the
we
game
always,
was at a great time, too. It was like 2 o'clock.
yeah, not too early, not too late. It was perfect.
2 o'clock game.
Got out there around noon, tailgated for about
Yeah,
an
it's
hour.
great. You migrate into the stadium.
Yeah.
There's something about being at Arrowhead with that place being so jammed. What is it, 70,000?
Yeah. Something like that. I'm not
With
exactly
that place
sure.
being, maybe it's the body heat.
A little bit. It was still super cold that one time
It
we were
was
there.
cold.
It was cold, yeah.
Your feet get cold.
Oh, yeah, you got to stand on cardboard.
Yeah, I think I had the hand warmers, like hand warmers, feet warmers.
Yeah.
You got to prepare. It's winter, guys.
It is.
I prep.
It's winter, guys.
I put on, some long undies under my pants and a big coat, and I'm always good to go.
My in-laws are in from Florida.
How's that going?
It's fine.
It did take 6 hours to get home. I would like to get that.
Oh.
Gripe.
Oh, it did 6 hours.
Yeah, it was
Did
almost
you leave
like,
after the game on Friday?
No, we left Saturday morning, and it just snowed. Checkouts at like 11. It's snowing in Kansas City. It took us an hour to get out of KC, and then we were stuck behind. It was a good spot to be in, but we were stuck behind 4 plows, 4 wide, going about 25 miles an hour, plowing the 70.
That's clear on the way.
Clear in the way, so it was clear, but it's like they were like pace cars.
All right, you're at the mercy of their
Oh,
speed
man,
limit.
and it was just brutal.
Did you honk
There
at
were people were wrecking everywhere. It was nuts.
Yeah,
Like,
my wife had the same thing. She and the kids drove back from Springfield on Friday, and she said she went 30 to 35 miles an hour the whole way. Saw at least 13 wrecks.
How long
Yeah.
was her drive?
Well, just calculate it.
5 and a half,
It's
6
supposed
hours?
to be 4 hours, but it was
Longer.
much longer than
Ah,
that.
you take it slow.
Yep, that's a fun one.
yeah, there were people just like, I'd see the car off the side of the road and position it was in. I'm like, how'd that happen? What happened here 15
Too
minutes
fast.
ago? They had to just be like,
I got the winter tires on. Everything
Something.
should be okay.
yeah, something's going on.
Yeah, I was driving my wife. So my wife's down in Florida now. She went down for work. So my in-laws are in, quote unquote, helping out. But driving around on Saturday, my father-in-law said, haven't seen snow in 2 years. I go, that's nice. I'm over it.
Ah, the dream.
I'm over it. And then they were saying, well, the kids are not out playing in snow. I go, they're teenagers.
Yeah.
They've had enough, too.
They've had enough, too. Teenagers don't go out and play in the snow.
No, it's a little kid game.
It's a little kid game.
You ever have those winter tires up in New York? They're illegal now, but
The
I had
chains on them? What do you mean?
today.
Chains on the tires?
No. They
They
used to be winter tires.
They used to change your tires out.
Yes, we did too, and I had some on my van, and they had metal in them, and like they're like little BB looking grippers.
Mad Max
Really?
Fury Road style.
Yes, and they're illegal because they tear up
They
the
tear up the road.
tear up the concrete. So if you have them and there's no snow down, you can hear you coming.
Yeah, it's
It
like
sounds
wearing cleats in the
it
house.
used to be back in the day, you would change your tire, my spring tires, my winter tires.
Right.
Yeah,
Nobody's
we-
got money for that anymore, okay?
Yeah, we had that.
Well, now you
That's
have,
a
We
Really?
ride them till they're bald.
oh, now with the advancements in tire technology, they're all season tires.
Tire technology, yes.
Oh, yes, we've come a long way. We've come a long way.
There was a time, I'd say 99, 2000, I was driving a minivan, like a busted minivan that nobody wanted. And I had to replace tires on it, and dude, I had no money. And this dude who was like selling tires, he was like taking dents out of cars, like off the books, someplace in High Ridge or something. And he's like, I got a set of tires for you for $100. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. Like,
got a deal.
They're better than these. And he's like, yeah. And I was like, you promise? And he's like, yeah. So I gave him $100, and he gave me these 4 tires, and they had the studs in them. And he's like, just don't get caught with these. And I was like, don't get caught
Yeah,
with
it's a
these?
death
I don't know what this means. Like, I don't, that's when I found out that, these things are super illegal. And it was, like April, and I'm buzzing down the
Yeah.
highway with all these metal studded
Clinging
tires.
everywhere.
Just,
Everybody enjoy their Thanksgiving meals?
Yeah. Had a good time at my mom's.
Good time at your mom's. Good time out in, where were you?
I was in Jersey.
Jersey?
I was in the Sauget.
Well, on Thanksgiving?
Oh, Thanksgiving. No. Sorry. I went out to Shelbina. It was a good
That's
time.
right. You went to Shelbina. You didn't go to Shelbina.
I did not.
No,
I
he was
stayed
not
here.
there.
I went all the way to Baldwin.
Baldwin, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a great time, man.
I left town.
Good food.
I left town.
We got some shooting in. Played a little bit of football. Checked out where all the old forts were and all that kind of stuff
awesome.
out in the woods, and just enjoyed ourselves. And then drove back that night. We didn't stay out there.
Yeah, I was pretty much in sweatpants all day. I didn't even get dressed up for the meal.
Really?
Good for you. I didn't shower for
This
the
was
meal.
like the first year, because there was only 6 of us. And remember, the in-laws came in that evening. Mm-hmm. They didn't get back to the house until 5:30.
Did you wait to eat?
We did.
Oh.
We
Wow.
did.
Were you upset by like
No, it was
4?
fine.
Okay.
Sweatpants at dinner in front of the in-laws.
I like it.
Who picked him up? Meals?
My wife did, yeah.
Okay.
She went and picked them up. I finished cooking. Yeah, they had just gone off a plane. Nobody cared.
Good.
The fact that you didn't care is the
Yeah, I
surprise.
tried to let go this year. I mean, I cooked all day. It was great. Nailed it.
What was the best dish?
My turkey. Killed it. Killed it. Well, I didn't physically kill the turkey,
But you cooked
but
it.
cooked it.
Killed it.
It was great. Made mac and cheese, mashed potatoes.
That's great. My yam casserole was a big hit with a couple of us.
Yam
All right.
casserole was a big hit for you. Do
Yeah.
you guys have did you guys have your Thanksgiving at the hotel?
No, we had we went to a restaurant, and they, dude, we had some really good meals in KC. The hotel I stayed at, by the way, you're going to love this. Might be best hotel I've ever stayed at. In terms of, they were so nice, so accommodating. I'll stay there every time I go. It's this place called
that's great.
Hotel Indigo at the Crossroads. Couldn't have been cooler people. From the doorman, the valet guy, to the front desk. Like, so cool, super nice, really friendly. Took the dog with us. They were really nice to the dog. Like, they just treated us great. And
What's
it's
it
really
called? The Hotel
affordable.
Indigo?
Hotel Indigo. If you're ever in KC, I'm going to give them a shout out because I stayed in a lot of hotels. And
Downtown KC or out in the
the
outskirts?
Crossroads is kind of up by west of the Power and Light District.
Okay.
It's a little bit south of there. It's kind of in between there and the plaza. So it's pretty centrally located. It's about 10 minutes.
How'd you find this place?
Just did some deals. You know how I get, man. When I want deals, I get on the internet and I go deep.
This
And I
man
found
does
a
know
good
how to
deal.
find a deal.
TripAdvisor it?
TripAdvisor. I went through all the proper channels. And I know you like this because it's what we do. Like, we'll sit when we were looking at vacations. We'll go on TripAdvisor and we should just do a two dad podcast of how to save money on vacations. I don't know if anyone would listen, but we would just have fun doing it. This place was great though, and they're like, hey, these are the restaurants that are open. This place has a Thanksgiving menu, but also the regular menu, so you can order like a little. I just went there and ordered. They had like a Thanksgiving plate, had like turkey and gravy, some sweet potato
Yeah, the
casserole.
normal Thanksgiving staples.
But they also had like really good food, so we got some Tina got a non-Thanksgiving meal. We did some appies. It was awesome. I had some good food while I was there, man.
Barbecue?
Didn't do barbecue, which is a shame. We were going to do Jack Stack, but it was closed because there was one near us, but they were closed for. We did the first night we went to some place. It was right by the hotel, connected to the hotel. It was great. Had 3 really good meals. I was like, KC, all right, I see you. I see you as a dining hub on a holiday weekend. Well done. But I got just enough, but there was no leftovers, and like that's my thing, dude. Is I'm like, get it away from me. I'm trying to start 2025, not 20 pounds heavier.
Well, Scott, do you enjoy your meal?
Oh yeah, it was incredible. My in-laws are phenomenal at making food. So is my wife, and then much like Learn, I was in charge of the yams, so I crushed
Marshmallows?
that.
I tell you what.
Oh, I went all in, baby. It was awesome.
The mac and cheese was a bit too much, I'll be honest with you.
Wait, such a Thanksgiving.
I mean, it was, remember my daughter found this viral recipe.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
you
yeah,
were
what
telling
was it?
us all
Tell
about
me.
it.
Great.
Teeny's mac and cheese.
Right.
And you did it to the T?
Did it to the T. And we cooked it, together.
What do you mean it was too much?
3 pounds of cheese.
Oh, no.
3 pounds.
So cheese and,
And
macaroni.
3 pounds.
For so many people, though. That's okay.
for 6 people.
Well, me and the girl are basically the only ones that ate it.
Oh, well, that is a problem then.
3 pounds of cheese. that you had to grate up and melt all in the cheese sauce, and it was a lot. I mean, but today's the last day for leftovers, by the way. This is it.
I threw out the leftover pie at my house as I was making my morning coffee today. I go, this is done, into the trash.
Well,
What kind of pie?
We had apple, we had cherry, and we had pumpkin.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
how's the fridge looking? You know, maybe it's still a game of Tetris.
Lots
where
of
you're trying to
protein
just fit containers, places, and there's not a lot of room.
Well, my wife figured out something great. We had cheesy potatoes she made.
Yeah.
And we had a few left over, and she put it in with the vegetable soup she made yesterday, and it's incredible.
Well, tonight's meal should probably be a Thanksgiving leftover buffet. Even today, you're rolling the dice. So it's been, 4 days since Thanksgiving? Technically, today is the last day to eat your leftovers before you're really asking for it. Some people might live dangerously and push it a few more days.
Let's do it.
Experts don't recommend it. Now, according to the USDA, turkey, stuffing, potatoes, sweet potatoes, green beans, gravy, and pumpkin pie.
Good till February.
No,
What?
3 to 4 days in the
Uh-oh.
fridge. After that, it's gonna definitely be a roll of the dice in terms of getting sick. Now, if you don't want to waste food, most leftovers can last a couple months in the freezer. So if you're gonna do that, get them in there ASAP. There is one Thanksgiving staple that will survive in the fridge a little longer, though.
Cranberries.
Homemade cranberry sauce. That'll last a week to 10 days. And the canned stuff could last up to 2 weeks in the fridge.
Sadly, the cranberries are already in the trash for many households across America because nobody likes them.
Everyone
That's not true.
Mine are gone because I consume them all.
Now, I know a lot of old schoolers and mother-in-laws, my mother-in-law in particular, looking at you. Yolk, 4 days. The 4-day warning. Huh?
Do you guys mix?
I'll smell it. I could smell it and see if it's bad.
Oh,
Well, the smell test is not 100% reliable.
Ooh.
Because Thanksgiving dishes spoil faster than other leftovers because the food sits out in the danger zone longer than a typical meal. Just be careful, all right? Don't push anything with meat and dairy, which is basically everything unless you're vegan.
unless they're deviled eggs, which in case they're good until they're gone.
We
Oh, no.
Do not sue me.
No.
No,
We
you
did.
can usually tell. They'll start to change color
No.
like by 3 o'clock.
we did all the clearing at the dinner table, at the Thanksgiving dinner, because my cousin's daughter wanted some barbecue sauce. So my cousin goes to the pantry, gets barbecue sauce, and is like, "Oh, this one's only got a little bit in it. I'll get the other one." She opens up that one, and it has kind of a strange consistency. And this is what's Old Baby Ray's or whatever. What's it called?
Sweet Baby Ray's?
Ray's. Yeah. So everyone knows what the consistency of that stuff is. You know, we've been eating it for decades, and this one's kind of weird. And she's like, "Oh, that's weird, Dad. Is this stuff okay?" And Dad, my cousin checks it, looks at it and goes,
Steak sauce.
"Mom, this expired in 2016."
Oh,
yeah, dude.
Man.
And then he checks the other one.
You were like, I'll give that to Riz for Christmas.
Then he checks the other one. 2017.
Oh.
no.
So these things hadn't been touched.
Oh.
That's a
Were
long
they
time.
open or were they?
Damn.
Yeah, one was open, one was not.
Oh, one was open already. Oh,
Sour
dear
baby.
Jesus.
So then we're like, oh my goodness, and we're kind of laughing, and I'm sure my aunt's stoked that this story's being told. And then then it was time for pumpkin pie, and I was like, yeah, man, I haven't had a dessert in a while. I'm getting pumpkin pie, and I grabbed the what is it, the Ready Whip, the red
Yeah.
can, you know,
Oh, no.
and I go to spray, and the whole cap is filled with green mold.
Oh yeah, that's how you know.
Dude.
That's how you know the Ready Whip's bad. Is if there's green fuzz on
Yeah,
the,
green
on the
fuzz.
nozzle.
The whole cap is green, and I was like, "Oh man, Aunt Mary, what are you doing? Like this, you know?" I couldn't even find the date on that one, so I'm just like, "Oh, you know."
The
She's
green
like,
fuzz is the warning.
she goes, "Oh well, you know that might have been in there a while. Just toss it." I
Dude,
tossed
you're
it.
eating pre-pandemic
Yeah. I know.
sauces and whipped cream.
Then I went to the next one, and that one, green mold, whole thing.
Aunt Mary didn't check.
Dude, the fact that you're still willing to risk it at this point is
Well,
good on you.
Then I found another one that hadn't been opened, so I was like, "Oh," and I didn't even check the date. I was like, "I'm not looking for dates. I just looked for." I was like, "Nope, clear cap.
Yeah.
Let's go."
It was a fake can
It was
from
great.
Jurassic Park, like the Barbasol can.
Yeah. I had two.
Mary, what are
pumpkin
you
pies.
getting into?
Man,
That's
It's
awesome.
all good, man. You just clear out the ones with the green. and
sure,
then
yeah.
Just
All
keep
right, throw
going.
those right in the garbage.
Dude, we went to The name of the restaurant was Stock Hill. And I'm only saying that out loud so people know and that you know. Because when you go to KC, dude.
Stock Hill.
Stock Hill, named one of the best steakhouses in America, 4-Diamond award-winning restaurant.
4 diamonds, huh?
It was good, man. They lived up to the hype. Good steakhouse. Good stuff.
And this was the place you went on Thanksgiving.
We went there the day after.
Okay.
The place on
Diamonds.
Thanksgiving was not quite as nice, but it was good.
Acceptable.
Yeah.
4 diamonds usually means $4 signs. In the price.
It was, if you got like the Wagyu and stuff, you were definitely going to go out of pocket big time. Like there was stuff on the menu that was like, they had a $150 tomahawk.
Right.
I wanted it, but I refrained.
The $60 hot dog looks good.
Yeah.
$6 hot dog.
I mean, it was an expensive meal, but it was, once in a while.
Right.
But it lived up to the
treat
hype.
yourself.
It was good. It was good. I
Treat
promise you.
yourself. It's fine. It's fine. Everybody was asking, hey, did you deep fry turkey again this year? No.
No, you said never again.
I never again. And I look at a story like this.
Uh-oh.
I think the turkey was still in the bucket when you said never again.
Yeah, it was. That's such a thing. And the juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Exactly. And you were warned.
But I wanted to try it once.
I know, and you did. And now.
And everybody thinks you're an idiot. And you go, make sure you don't do it, in the house. Okay, I'm not a moron. Make sure you don't do it in the garage. Okay, I'm not going to do it in the garage. Make sure you're 100 yards away from the house. Okay. Headline, $3 million mansion set on fire after deep frying turkey in garage.
Wow.
Golly.
$3 million?
mansion.
Yep. On Thanksgiving, a $3 million mansion in Connecticut caught on fire after somebody tried to deep fry turkey in the garage. This is in Weston, Connecticut. Fire chief said when we arrived, the whole garage end of the house was on fire, like a third of the house. 10,000 square foot house, 25 people there for Thanksgiving dinner. Everybody got out. Firefighters battled this blaze for 16 hours. 11-bedroom home,
Wow.
uninhabitable.
And the turkey was slightly overcooked.
The juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Everybody at the firehouse, too, just hoping for a quiet Thanksgiving. They could sit there, have their chili.
Have their chili, and that's it. Turkey chili, of course.
turkey
They had
chili.
turkey chili.
And now, 16 hours, we got to be
16 hour.
working on this.
16-hour blaze, 11-bedroom house.
After all those news appearances, too, I'm sure the Connecticut Fire Department was on the news going, listen, if you're going to do this stupid crap, make sure you do it right.
Every news station does the thing the Wednesday before
Right.
Thanksgiving. Here's what happens. If you overfill the container with oil, it boils over, and next thing you know, boom, everything's on fire.
Or if you panic and drop it in there, right? Or if you suddenly jostle because something didn't go your way. Like
Right.
there's 100 different ways this goes wrong. It ain't worth it.
Is it? I mean, okay. I've had a deep fried turkey before. It's okay.
Yeah, the crust on the outside's fine.
It's fine.
right.
$3 million home.
Gone.
Gone. 25 people inside going, hey, Mark, is turkey ready? Everybody out.
Get out.
Everybody out. Everybody out of the house.
Wow.
And did you see it was volunteer fire department? That's even more rough.
Really?
Oh, their beepers go off.
Yeah.
Oh, they're ready to go.
I know, but their families at
Yeah, but
home and they're out there.
This is why they do it,
That's
guys.
true. That's
this
true.
is why they do it.
There's at least a
This is
couple
the
that had their
sacrifice.
in-laws over that were like, yes,
Yeah, gotta go.
16-hour blaze. Guess I'll see you guys next year.
Gotta go. Oh, damn. I'll be gone all night.
Duty calls.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you're a volunteer firefighter because you do it for a reason. Community.
Sure.
That's it. Went to the grocery store on Friday with my father-in-law. Just had to go pick up a couple things, and I don't know if it's a generational thing. Had to pick up some broccoli. Okay.
I can't wait for this.
Had to pick up some broccoli.
How does he do
So
it?
we're in the well. Here's what he does. He takes just the parts he's going to eat, snaps off the stems, and leaves them behind.
Great man. And you know what? Genius, because you're paying by the pound,
Well-
and nobody's eating that big old root.
And I said, "What are you doing?"
That's robbing. That's
He said,
stealing.
in a thick Russian accent, "You're not going to eat this part, so why should you pay?"
Wow.
Well, they also bag it where they already have clipped everything and washed it. So does he buy that? No, he wants the.
And I said, "We're not doing this."
Dude, your life is an episode of Curb. This is the muffin
He's
tops.
snapping off. No. Okay.
Nice today.
Full disclosure. He didn't even just leave him behind. He went and threw him in the garbage.
What?
Oh, dude.
Dude, that's...
No harm, no foul.
He tried to give him
What
to
are you
the.
talking about?
No, harm and foul. I said, we're not doing this. I said, I'm not. I make fun of people like you.
Yeah. Well, now you're on camera doing it with your father-in-law.
Yeah.
I didn't do it.
Now you're
Oh, yeah,
an
you're an
If you
accomplice,
pull-
dude.
If you pull the camera footage,
Which I hope we do, and post at Riz Show account.
you'll see a very heated exchange.
Did you pull it out of the trash? You
I
left
didn't pull it. I'm not going in the trash.
Exactly.
You're an accomplice,
so the
dude.
crime is still there.
Yeah. Tell it to the judge, honestly.
Tell it to Mr. Schnooks or whomever you were shopping at.
He's going to
Whatever
catch a
you robbed.
stalking charge.
Can you imagine this happening?
To you, having met them, yeah. But no.
I said, we had a list of stuff to get. I said, let's divide and conquer. I said, I'll go to the potato section. You get the broccoli. The boy gets some garlic.
Just the fact that he's snapping the stalks off of the broccoli.
So I walk over with my bag of potatoes. I go, what are you doing? And he's snapping the stalks. He goes, I'm not paying for this.
Saving you
We're not
money.
going to eat these.
Snapping stalks.
I go, but it's the whole thing.
This is how it works. Why wouldn't you just get a bag of the pre-washed?
They didn't have any.
Oh, well, then that's fine. This is all fine then.
Is it fine?
I accept.
I don't think it's fine.
Well,
Well, you guys are the ones that are okay with trying the
I think
grapes.
it's
or pulling grapes
One
out.
grape.
hey, man, I buy the
One
whole
grape.
bag. I just
One
want to
grape.
eat a grape while I'm checking out. That's
I'm
all
not-
he's
that
snapping
is.
stalks.
No, remember you guys were talking about like
One grape.
switching all the grapes, which by the way,
Yeah.
my wife
No, I
is
don't
on
switch
on
the
that
grapes.
side. You guys were all about
I
it.
take
though.
a snack as I'm tooting around Schnooks. I'm eating out of the bag.
See, there you're wrong.
She's having
If you're
selective
going to
memory
buy
right
the
now.
grapes, you can have one as a let's see how this is.
Yeah. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the people that were like, no,
Switch
this-
them up
Yeah,
so you don't get like a bunch of wilted grapes. Putting like two bunches. We did talk about this. He's right, and I believe we all did.
Yeah, I
except
think
for
that's
Moon
okay.
saying that we were okay with that.
I think that's okay.
I believe
even my wife said it was okay, and
I think that's okay.
Well,
at least that's the same product.
You're buying the grapes.
Yeah.
We have a social contract.
yeah.
We're not plucking all the grapes off the vine and throwing the vines in the trash.
Right.
Right, because I'm not eating the vines.
Good luck. You're not weighing the vines.
Yeah, your father-in-law is peeling potatoes back there because he's not going to
He's
eat
not
the
I'm not
skins.
eating the peels.
He's going through like he's in Deerberg's going through the pre-made trail mix, like picking out all the raisins and throwing them in the trash and be like, I don't like the raisins.
The horror on my face. I go, what are you doing?
This is my hometown. People know me here.
I talk about this stuff. No. I don't know this man. No, we're not doing this here. We're paying for the whole thing.
Why
Yeah,
are you-
we have a social contract. Where
Why are
we're-
you peeling those bananas? This is how they get you.
Well, it's funny. I read something about you go buy bananas and you see the single banana out there. That's off the hand.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, but you never buy that banana.
And you do if
Once
you're at
that
lunch.
banana, let's say there's what they call them hands, right? Banana
Yeah.
hands.
yeah, I
Okay,
feel like
so let's say there's 6 bananas in the hand and you only want 5.
Uh-huh.
So somebody will peel the 6th banana off.
which is insane because we're talking about 60 cents here, and you're going to eat the banana.
People take the 6th banana and they just put it to the side and they take the 5.
I always assume the singular banana is for the person getting a lunch.
Yeah,
And
Do
they
you
will just
buy
take
the
a
single banana?
I do.
I have not.
I feel like it's the universe telling you like this one's for you. It's been waiting for you.
I think when you put a single banana by itself and no one's looking, like Toy Story, it just ends up in a gas station. It just goes through a banana portal and ends up at the front of a gas station where I'm like, who's buying those? Who's walking in a gas station?
And passing up Doritos and
Health
also
conscious
just like
people.
us-
and Gardettos.
And just there's like 3 apples and 1 banana, and you don't know where they came from. They're loose. They're not wrapped.
Who goes into a gas station and you pass the Doritos and the Gardettos and the Jack Links
I don't
and gonna
know.
get a banana?
I would say my
I do
hungover
that.
husband
I
has
do
done
that
that
all the
before.
time.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, if I'm not thinking about it, and then I see a banana right there, like ready to go, got some brown spots on it and everything. It's ready to go. I'm like, oh, you know what? That's what I need right now.
I don't know if I
At
can
the
do a
grocery
brown
store?
spotted banana at a gas
At the grocery
station.
store or at a gas station?
No, at the gas station.
Okay, at the gas station, I
Because
can see
it's
that.
on the counter. It's like next to the take a penny, leave a penny.
Maybe you got a hankering for banana. Okay.
I could do a stark yellow banana, but if there's any browns, I'm a little prejudiced. I don't know if I'm having a brown, banana at a gas station. Like my house is one thing, gas station different.
But
I'm having a
I'm
different
not
feeling.
buying produce at a gas station, period.
Why? But it's
Because if they don't
probably-
have a department, I don't want
They don't have a
loose
guy.
produce.
Some
It's like the
produce.
same
I don't
people.
want. There's not like a guy in a Quick Trip apron that's like spraying the vegetables down. It's just like,
What about-
Hey, here's some apples we found.
The same people
much will
brought
you
it
give 'em?
in.
You hope.
You eat a
What do
gas
you
station
mean?
devil
It's a
nut?
banana
sticker, see
truck,
what
I
You've eaten
assume.
gas station eggs before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
get
because
out
I
of
know
here.
what that is.
No, you don't.
No,
That's a
that's
dairy.
even worse.
Disgusting. It's made for that place.
It's dairy.
It's in the
I mean,
water.
crazy town. You guys aren't thinking this through. Banana's a banana. Comes with a shield. It's brilliant.
But
you can get it from
apparently,
anywhere.
At the grocery store, if there's one single, so if there's the display of bananas and you see the single bananas, it actually evokes a feeling inside people.
The lonely
Yeah.
banana feeling.
They call them sad singles.
Maybe it's just an independent single. Why does it always have to be sad if it's on its own?
It's a sad single that tugs on shoppers' heartstrings.
It knows how to be alone without being lonely. I appreciate the solitary.
I'm putting a poll up because I need to know if the people listening to this show are buying the sad single banana. I feel like we need to know who we're talking to here.
I feel like it's
No,
You've
I'm
never
not
done
buying
that
the
at
sad-
lunch or something? You
No,
just-
I'm not buying the sad single banana.
What if
because
it's
you
a
think
perfect
something's
yellow?
wrong with it.
Yeah, probably.
Now, see,
No.
I love bananas, and
grab
the
it.
fact that most people stray away from the actual good ones because you're afraid of them, that makes it better
There may
for
be
us.
a reason why it's left by itself.
Like, is this too much for you, Learn?
That's a very personal question.
But that
you're
what,
right.
that banana you're holding up?
I just
That
held
looks
up a banana and said, is this too much for you?
Hold that closer to the camera so people know what we're working with.
You know what I'm saying? Though?
No,
Like
it's not.
1,
That's
2, 3, 4.
perfect.
There's about 5 or 6 solid brown spots right here on one side. Look at that.
Yeah.
This you
No,
go
that's
for this?
okay. Yeah, that's fine, but that's from the house. If I saw that at the gas
do you know it's
station,
from
I
the
don't
house?
know. I don't know, man.
I could have got this at Quick Trip.
That's a good point. You know what?
So
I-
change.
I guess I
So
don't
you're
know.
saying where someone's from matters a lot to you.
If it's on the gas station counter, I'm gonna pass. But if it's at the Schnucks, I'm.
Did
picking
that
it
come
up.
from a bunch of other bananas, like a hand
At some point,
at
sure.
some point? But
They
did
all
you buy
did.
it single, like a single? Or
And
did
to
it
be
come
honest, I
from-
just found it on the kitchen counter
Okay,
today.
so it probably
Could
came
have
from.
could have been from anywhere.
Well,
But
if
I
you look,
but I had one in the airport the other day.
Oh,
yeah,
you
single
did?
banana.
Who knows where that
Who
was?
knows where that came from? Anyway, if you look at your email inbox, I'm sure it's all Cyber Monday sales today.
Oh yeah, it's obnoxious.
It's obnoxious.
And I bought into it, and I got dog food yesterday, and it's like, cool, thanks, awesome, enjoy this deal, and we won't ship it for another week.
Today's Cyber Monday, on almost 3 weeks until Christmas. So kids, if you're making a push for a toy, a game, or tech, do it now because this is looking like another year of shirt boxes. A survey asked parents with kids under 14 what category of gifts they're shopping for this year, and the top response was clothing, shoes, and accessories. 60% of parents say that is a priority. So kids, if you don't say anything, you're getting a sweatshirt.
You're getting clothes.
You're getting clothes.
You know, my son said, because we asked him, we're like, hey, man, you're the only one that hasn't sent a list. The girls are always so organized, dude. They sent a list like last month, and they update it. It's like a Google
Right.
sheet,
Yeah, they
you know?
got Google Docs going.
It's ridiculous. And my son hasn't reported anything. And my wife was like, hey, dude, like, what do you want? He goes, money. Like, yeah, but we got to get you something. You got to open something. What do you want? And my wife said, hey, think about something that you know you would use or need that you wouldn't buy yourself. And he goes, well, I haven't really spent money because he's saving for a car. He's like, I haven't spent money on clothes. So just get me clothes. And then he turns around and goes, but I'm very picky. Make sure it's very, something that I would. I'm like, dude, you just got to give us links.
Yep.
You have to, instead of making a list, you make links.
Yep.
Just give us a list of links.
Right.
Or otherwise, you're getting stuff that you're going to hate, and we're going to be bummed that you're not
and that's
wearing
it.
it.
You don't give a list
You need to
over.
go
This is
take it
what you're
back.
getting.
Yeah.
This is what you're getting.
You got so much incredible access to everything that you want right now that if you don't specify, it's on you.
Right. And kids, if you're listening, which you shouldn't be, but that's fine. Maybe you're getting up for school. Your parents have the radio on in the kitchen.
Cool parents.
Get your parents the list today, or else you're getting a sweatshirt.
And not just the list. You got to specify size.
Size everything.
Yep. This was me with my niece yesterday. I said, what do you want? She sends me all these. She wants clothes and nice jewelry. I go, okay. Send examples.
Send a list. Mm-hmm. Now, PNC Bank did their annual report on how much it would cost to buy all the gifts from the 12 Days of Christmas.
Yeah.
And they've been tracking the prices for over 40 years now. And this year, are we higher or lower than last year on the price of everything?
Allegedly higher.
We are at an all-time high. So everything on this list, if you were to go the 12 Days of Christmas, you know, everything from the 8 maids of milking to the 5 golden rings, all that stuff, everything on the list would run you $49,263, up around 5%.
My goodness.
But 3 of the gifts represent more than 35 grand of that. So here's how much everything would cost this year. 12 drummers drumming, $4,017 to hire them. 11 pipers piping, that'll run you $3,715. 10 lords a leaping, 15 grand, $15,580. Now they base it on how much it would cost to hire professional ballet dancers. 9 ladies dancing, $8,557. 8 maids of milking, $58, cheapest on the list. It's if you hired them for an hour at minimum wage. 7 swans a swimming, 13 grand. $13,125. It is the second most expensive gift. That plus the lords leaping and the ladies dancing add up to just over $37,000.
There's some cheaper ways you could get it. I mean, you could really work with the wordplay here and get like the Swans TV dinner, maybe, just float it. That would be much cheaper.
6 geese a laying are running $900. 5 golden rings, $1,245. 4 calling birds, $600. 3 French hens, $347. 2 turtle doves, $750.
You find a family named Bird. Just have them call you. That's pretty cheap.
Could do that. And a partridge in a pear tree, $370. Now, they also do the math on how much it would cost to buy all that stuff over and over again, as if you're doing the song. To do that, you need to spend a grand total of $209,272. So things are up this year.
All right. Where do pear trees grow?
In the ground.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Moving on.
Yeah, is Cyber Monday, though, more popular than Black Friday now? Now, Cyber Monday is the most popular online shopping day of the year, but it's also the #1 overall. Yes. More people plan to shop today than they did on Friday. And Friday was, I drove by that outlet mall. Mm-hmm. Ooh, man.
Slam mode.
Oh, boy.
Happening, huh?
Yeah, we went there last time, Black Friday.
Oh, boy.
It was a mess. There was a line outside of the Nike store and all that, and one in, one out kind of thing. And I'm like, what am I doing?
That's why I like going to small businesses, because they're usually not as crazy as like the big box stores.
Well, so Friday's Black Friday, right? Isn't Small Business Saturday the next
Saturday,
day?
yeah. Did online shopping for small businesses.
Listen, I hope everybody was in the black this year. I mean, I was not going near any mall or anything. I tried to avoid at all costs, but I drove by that outlet mall. Damn, dude. And cars are parked all over the place.
Mm-hmm. Manchester's backed up.
Good. I'm glad people did some shopping on Friday, and hopefully Small Business Saturday and today people will be doing shopping and not working. Today being Cyber Monday. I thought this was kind of a funny exercise while I was trying to keep my mind sharp over the couple days we had off. Mm-hmm. And by the way, we got 10 shows left of the year. And that's it. We're going to be done for 2024.
So exciting.
What do you guys want for Christmas, by the way? If I were to ask you guys, what do you want for Moon, what do you want for Christmas? If someone were to ask you, and this has nothing to do with what I'm going to get you guys for our little gift exchange on Friday. I've already done most of the shopping already, by the way.
Ferrari.
Blackout curtains.
Like if your mother said, son, What do you want? And she doesn't sound like that at all, but.
No. Man, I don't know. I haven't thought this through, really. I don't know. Give me some ideas. What
I
about
sent
you?
my mom a list yesterday. Weighted blanket, AirPods, or not AirPods, what are they called? AirTags for my cats.
Okay. So you have specific things you want, like you thought about it.
Yes, because my mother, she is not about the BS. She goes, tell me what you want. Do not make me think
Right.
about this. And I'm like, okay. And she won't get all of it. It's just like, here's some things that I could
Right.
use, you know? And she does it for me. I go,
But I
what do
bet
you
you
want?
Tim is like, I don't know.
Yeah. And that's people like that, not just him. I'm like, tell people what you want.
But I don't know what I want.
Yeah, okay, so you're with me.
I'm with you. I don't. And
Why
I'm
are
with
you
Tim.
like this?
I don't
There's
know.
things that you need, even
Because-
little things like toothpaste. I need,
I'm
I
not
give me
going to
some
ask
bulk
for toothpaste for.
I'm just saying, like, if you're one of these people that I don't want people to get me anything, is that how where this comes
No,
from?
it's if I need something or want something, I just get it.
Yeah, I don't
I
want
know.
anybody to get anything for me. That's not the first thought. That's the result because I handle it. If I need something or want
of course,
something, I handle it.
We all handle it.
Like
that's everybody though.
My
That is
Sonicare
not
toothbrush broke.
great.
But I went and got one.
Okay, well that's fine. Like my mom had these. I was at her house, you know, on Wednesday and Thursday, and I was doing my nails, and she had these really cool nail polish taker offer pads, and I was like, "Ooh, I love these." I go, "Get me these. These are great stocking stuffer." So, you know,
But you wanted it right then, so you could have just gotten it.
I could, but also I know we have this experience coming up where we're
I guess
exchanging
so. Maybe
gifts.
I don't think that way.
Yeah, I just don't. I just don't.
I just don't
about
think
things.
that way. Like my toothbrush broke, and those Sonicares are expensive. Mm-hmm. So it broke. So you know what I did? Immediately went and got another one.
Right, but you're fine. But you're missing out on telling somebody what they could possibly get for you. That's easy and maybe more inexpensive.
I probably could have said to the wife, "I need a new Sonicare."
Yeah.
But instead, she's like, "What do you want?" Or my mother's like, "What do you want?" I go, "I don't want anything."
How's that work with your partners and spouses? Like you, because for the longest time, Tim and I didn't do gifts. We would just write each other little letters because we're romantic. And this year now, we're kind of doing gifts again. I go, "Hey, do you want to do gifts?" And he was like, "Yeah, let's do gifts." So now we're adding that into our experience.
I got a weird situation going on at home.
What's going on?
Do tell.
Got a weird thing going on at home. Where we're getting a new bathroom put in the house.
Oh, so that's your gift to one another.
But is that?
yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Yes,
Is it?
I would.
But
I
it's
think
not
so.
been
It is.
declared.
Well, you shall declare it.
Should I declare it?
You should
I
text right
believe
now.
you should give it a go.
Well, my wife's away, so she's not listening to this.
Okay, I believe you should give that a go.
Yeah.
Typically,
But
that would
should
be
I
on
declare
her.
it?
If she hasn't, I think so.
Convince her to declare it.
Yeah, you have. It's a conversation.
Usually, and
Who really pushed for it?
She was excited about.
she
the
was
bathroom.
very excited about it.
Well, then,
And it's not a cheap thing.
yes, of course.
I mean, yeah, that's
But
fine.
here's every year
You know
I wait for the wife to declare if we're getting gifts for each other or not.
And
I'll
it
do
always
this.
is the wife initiative. I will say that we always do this.
I always wait for the
I
gift
do.
for the
I do declare that is your gift. I do declare
but I
that is your gift to one another.
Why don't you say we're doing cards this year
No, just say Moon
just-
declares.
or an ornament?
that's not going to work.
Get each other a cute
Why
little
wouldn't it
ornament.
work?
This is a very
She
delicate
likes me.
situation. This is something these are
I suggested
weird waters to navigate. Wording means everything here.
we need a new dishwasher, and I suggested to Tim last week. I said, "Why don't we do the dishwasher, and that's our gift to each other?" And he didn't seem very into that. Like, okay, do you want to
That's
just
because
gift?
he already found something.
But then I said, okay,
He's into gift giving
do you
this
want
year
the
because he found
Blackstone?
something.
Or he
Because-
wants something.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what because I was like, you want the Blackstone? He's like, well, no, I don't want to get that yet. And I'm like, well, gosh, damn it, this is the one thing I want to get you.
Yeah.
You know,
Which means that
He's
Tim
playing
already got
possum.
Tim already got you something.
Yeah,
He already got
Is that
you
what that
something.
means?
He wants
Yeah.
a Blackstone.
Yeah,
and he's
we-
going to get a damn
And
Blackstone
he's
whether
going
he
to keep
wants it or
saying,
not.
like, oh, I don't need that yet. To let you know, I'm not going to go buy it. So if someone bought it for me, I would need it.
If I say, hey, the bathroom is our gift.
No, you ask.
I'm not going to ask.
No, you say.
Hey, what do you say?
Hey, listen, are we doing gifts this year, or are we counting the bathroom for that?
You fall on the sword yourself. You say, don't get me anything. To me, the bathroom is your gift to me. And then if she's like, I feel the same exact way, or she'll be like, well, that ain't your gift to me. At least you'll know. And then you can plan accordingly.
Because what would happen is if I declare, hey, the bathroom is the gift,
Yeah.
it's going to be, so I guess you're trying to get out of getting me a gift.
This is the risk you run.
But if you say
His approach is right.
if you say this is your gift to me, I understand we're spending our money.
Right.
To me, I'm excited about the new bathroom. As far as I'm concerned, that's Christmas for me.
I think that would work on most people. But I think Amelia knows when she's trying to be played.
But at least she'll call him
Yeah,
out, and
that's
he's off the hook.
And that's
Yeah.
but that's a full play.
I
At least
think
he's
I
being
made-
honest with just like that. Hey, are we doing this? Are we doing this? Ha ha! You know me. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? She's gonna
'Cause
see
I'm
through
I'm a
BS.
terrible gift giver.
No, you're not. You think
I
you both
am.
think you are. They're playing this role that you think you guys do great.
No.
No, it's a fact.
No, you are fine gift givers.
It's fine. It's just I'm
Yeah, we're okay. I'm okay.
I
I
have
like
many
me.
different talents and skills.
Yeah, I make up for it in other ways. But I know
this
me
is
and I like me.
The gift thing is just not my thing.
What did you get your wife last year for Christmas? You don't remember.
No, because this is not our language. This is something we
I think
participate in.
It was the spa.
spa gift card.
That was the spa. Yeah.
Wasn't that like 3 years ago? You sure?
No, that was last
year.
year. That was last year. To the Four Seasons.
To the Four Seasons.
So spa or a toilet?
Well,
I'm going to be. I think I'm. I gotta play this right.
what does she like? What does she want? What do you do that she likes? Gifts, jewelry, or clothes, or experiences, flowers. She doesn't like anything.
No, she likes things, and
Yeah.
I should know these things.
All of it and none of it.
She likes a lot of things.
You guys go to Mort's
She likes
Roche and
avocados.
get a new something.
No,
Oh.
not anything.
Extravagant.
We're getting a new bathroom.
Sure, and that's the gift. I would be fine with it. Technically,
See, she just declared that it's the gift.
technically, Tim should have
It
said,
is the gift.
"Hey, we just put a new deck on the house. Let
Yeah.
that be the gift."
That should be the gift,
Yeah,
but
he
it's
already
not.
found something.
but it's not. Now
Because
we're
he already
doing,
got you something.
yeah, for
I'm
sure.
gonna kill him.
dude.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm accepting. We're very accepting that it's not our love language. We understand. Not that I don't like getting or giving gifts. It's not a natural, thing that consumes me like it does for some
Rafe.
people. And I mean that in a good way.
What do you want for Christmas?
I would like, sentimental Jean. I would like the letters. I would love it if she got me just wrote me like a nice letter. But I've also got my eye on this Dyson Airwrap. It's pretty sweet.
for your hair,
Yeah.
you're gonna get a Dyson Airwrap for you.
What is that?
So yeah.
I don't. Look,
What is
man.
that?
What is it? It's a perfection. It curls your hair really well.
Or I'm looking at the other one. It's like a
Straightener?
Yeah, but you can do it on wet hair.
Oh,
Because now I have long hair, dude. It is a pain in the ass. I have more empathy for all the ladies in my life. It's a pain in the ass because it's wet. I got to get up at 4 a.m. But there's this Dyson makes this product that. What's so funny?
Younger you is watching you
I
right
just
now,
love
wanting to kick
you.
your ass.
Sorry, man. I mean, I want a truck, dude. I
There
want
we
a
go.
truck.
There
It better
we
have
go.
big
With
old
truck
fat.
nuts. Dyson out,
It
dude.
better have
Makes
truck
sense.
nuts on it, and it better have a bunch of girls who are
There
whores
we
in
go.
it. And also, better be
There-
filled to the top with
there's the
barbecue
Rafe I know.
sauce. There we go.
There's the Rafe I know.
I mean, I don't know. I bought everything else. That's the thing I won't spend money on for myself because I'm just like, for that reason. His inner me is like, what are you talking about, man?
I don't know. You're rolling the dice with getting something like that because Tina might want to use the air wrap.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Like you start buying
will.
these women power tools in the bathroom, and then it's not yours anymore.
Well, then it's a great gift.
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of see it as
Share
a
it.
duel.
That's
I
a
see
great
it
thing.
as a win-win. Like
And
it'll be technically mine, but it'll be for everybody in the house.
I think that's what we enjoy too, is when we find a gift that's like really good for both of us, and we're both
Yeah.
like, hey, you know what? This is something that during the year we would not find
Practicality.
inside of our budget, but something that we both would really love for the house.
The
or
new
something like
bathroom.
that. Exactly. Well, yeah, okay. That's a great example. I can't think of any examples in the past, but I'm sure my wife and I have come to this conclusion and found something mutually beneficial in the past. I don't know what we're going to do this year.
Oh, that's right. I got Tori Amos tickets.
Yes, that was last
right.
year.
Tori Amos tickets and the spa.
Was that her birthday? When's
I don't remember.
Okay. I don't know.
I don't remember.
Yeah. See those.
Torriemos and the spa. I think I did nail it last year.
Okay.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, real good.
Yeah. Scott, what do you want for Christmas?
Oh, good heavens. I guess I always just go because I can never think of anything. So it's like clothes, pants.
See, you're
But I would love, I actually want
You're
a
going
cool old school revolver. That'd be nice. I'll
A
take
gun.
that.
Cool.
Get him a gun.
I'll just take the gun.
Thank you. Thank you for being specific.
You're welcome. Just an old
This is a
school,
guy who knows what he wants.
you know,
I would
I need a revolver.
I would love a revolver.
I want a 22. I don't even want anything big. I just want
Okay.
a fun one that's just fun to go shooting. And
All right.
I feel like a cowboy for a second.
Okay.
You know what? Thank you. You just
welcome.
gave me my ideas as well.
There we go.
I need to replace that Benchmade knife that I had taken.
You want a new knife?
I would like a new knife as well.
I need my
You
new
want a knife?
I need to
I
replace
actually
my
really
Benchmade.
would.
Everyone
I haven't had a
loves a
boot
new
knife in a
knife.
long
I
time.
want the
boot
bug
knife.
out.
Mine, I lost it somehow.
You have a boot knife?
Used to have a boot knife, and it was sweet.
A buck.
I think I was at the
Okay.
pageant. They're like, "You can't bring this in." I'm like, "Oh," and then it was gone. I don't know what happened to it.
Okay. All right.
Give me a dagger
nice
or something.
For everybody.
I want to be able to strap it on. You know?
Weaponry. That's
Yes.
the
That's the
way
best
to the
gift,
Riz Show
honestly.
heart. It's weaponry.
Yeah.
You can't put a price on personal protection.
He's getting
That's
a blow up hair cap, and we're all getting weapons.
Last year I got
I'll
a Red
fight you
Ryder.
with that Dyson
yeah,
air
I think
wrap,
got
dude.
some heft to it.
You'll look the best out of everyone
I'll
fighting.
blow that hot air right in your eyes.
2 years ago, I got my wife a Dyson hairdryer.
And how's that going?
She used it every day.
Oh, that's the one that came all weird, right? With
Big
the stand
two
or
came.
something?
Oh, that's right. You sent it back.
I sent
'cause you
one
are,
back because I was very honest.
You're a very honest man.
They sent us two accidentally. One was meant to go to somebody else, and I said, "This is not right. It's like a $400 hairdryer. I
Dang.
made somebody's Christmas, and my honesty was good for my soul. That's what it was. Hey, again, so I want to do this kind of exercise over the last couple of days to keep my mind sharp. What can you do during the day that's just creepy or weird if you do the same thing at night? I made a list.
Stare out the window is kind of weird.
Right? Okay, that's a good one.
To be honest, just there is a certain hour that if you're walking in the neighborhood, which I think is a healthy thing, you still look like a creep.
Yep.
Especially if you're biking. There's a dude in our neighborhood that bikes, and it's not like this guy's not biking with a jersey on. You know what I'm saying?
what?
Like, he's not biking for exercise. He's like mosey biking.
And you telling that story to me the other day off the air?
oh, I told you.
You told me that story off the air the other day. That actually was the thing that
Yeah,
kind of spurred this.
it was 4:05.
Riding a bike slowly at night.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This dude was right outside my house, mosey biking, at 4:05 a.m.
That is,
I was pulling out of the garage, going, "What is he doing?"
So riding a bike slowly during the day, leisurely, fine.
Fantastic.
Creepy and stalker-like at night. And
For
that is
sure.
the exact thing that got me thinking about this list.
Wow.
Yeah,
I have one that happened to me. I was walking the dog before I came into work. This was a while back, and there was a guy out there. I didn't even notice until we got up close, but he was repairing his car, and it was
At
like
night.
yeah,
Weird.
And he had I don't know. It was just really weird.
like he was under
Looking
it.
with
Yes,
binoculars.
out on the street.
Oh, binoculars, yeah.
Just
Binoculars during the day, fine. At night, suspicious and invasive.
Silence of the Lambs with the night goggles. I don't even like, I mean, think about if you drive past somebody's house and you see a silhouette of them in the window as you're driving at night. And I mean, that's weird.
For you or for them
well,
to be doing?
everybody's weird
That's
in
why
that
I
situation.
leisurely do bike
Here's
rides.
another one. Let's stay on topic, guys. Carrying a shovel during the day, fine.
Dragging it.
At night, weird.
Yeah, for sure.
dragging it.
Not even a snow shovel. You're talking
Just
like
any
yeah.
shovel.
Yep.
Carrying a shovel at night is strange.
His grave isn't going to dig itself.
Standing on a street corner,
Yeah.
fine during the day.
there's a multitude of reasons during the day.
Very weird at night.
Unless you are a prostitute, and then that is prime time.
I think hanging out in your car falls in that category, too.
Yes.
I have a neighbor that does that, and I'm just like, get out of here, you freaking weirdo. He just sits in his truck. I think his mom lives next door, and he must be crashing with her or something. He's a grown man, by the way. This is like a man in his 50s, not a
dude,
young guy. He just sits in an old beat up truck and has phone
Just to get away.
He's preparing himself just like you do before you come into work, though. He's
Yeah,
waiting to go in the
he
house.
sits
maybe.
there from 6 p.m. until 3 in the morning.
Oh, yeah, that's a bit odd.
We're talking 8 to 10 hours in the truck.
And it's running?
He's just chilling out there. I mean, it's not running when it's nice.
It's
He's got the
maybe
windows.
his fortress of solitude.
Yeah, but he's in there. He's got a girlfriend. They'll be in there fighting in the truck. It's not good, man. It's not a good look.
Oh,
It's
man.
creepy as hell.
Speaking of fighting, my buddy Tony, I have to tell this story. My buddy Tony used to have a Miata, Tony Boozy Cruz,
Yeah.
who used to work with us. And he told me this story one time. He and his girlfriend were having a deep conversation in the Miata, parked in Benton Park, and so there's sidewalks. And it was wintertime, he had the window cracked, and all of a sudden somebody came up and put their ass right in the crack of the window, farted, and then ran off.
So it's a drive-by farting.
It was a drive-by farting,
A
dude.
run-by
Because
farting.
those Miatas sit so low to the ground,
Yeah.
they're ass level.
And
Hilarious.
just farted in the crack in the window.
Boom. Yeah, it just boom.
Toot and took
Unfiltered?
a toot and take off.
Unfiltered or through Gene?
Through Gene.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Still funny.
Good.
hilarious.
All right, things that are okay during the day, but really creepy at night.
I got one. And tell me if I was alone here, but in teen years, sometimes when you're trying to get away, maybe with a girlfriend or something like that, you go up to a playground, right? Playgrounds at night.
Oh, yeah.
If you stumble across somebody on a playground at night, nothing good
Wrote
is
it down.
happening. Nothing good is happening.
Sitting on a swing set.
Yeah, dude.
So are you afraid of the dark?
Yeah, because it's supposed to be teenagers smoking cigarettes, bro, or something like that, And if there's a full on adult on a playground at night, you're what just happened?
Sitting on a swing set, nostalgic during the day, really weird at night.
Yep.
How about this? Walking around with balloons.
Oh, for sure. Get out of here, Pennywise.
Around with balloons, perfectly acceptable during the day. For some reason at night,
Never seen that at night.
really weird.
Get the hell out of here. I don't even want to see a balloon at night.
weird.
It completely changed red balloons for me. I do love when people at the Halloween times will put the red balloon outside of the sewer. I think that's very clever, and I enjoy
No,
that. But I don't want to see
fine.
that
That's
at
an
night.
homage to it, but it's oddly sinister when you're walking around with balloons at night. I'll even put walking around with a bouquet of flowers.
Right.
Weird at night.
No, remember down on the landing, the cat with the flowers always going around?
Is it weird in a neighborhood? Because if you're in New York City or something, it's not weird, right? To see someone walk with flowers.
I'm not imagining anybody in the city in these situations.
Okay.
Yeah, we're picturing Baldwin.
I'm picturing just
Neighborhood.
seeing somebody walking with a bouquet of flowers is
Not in front of Mississippi Nights.
foreboding at night.
Yeah, suit in a briefcase, too. Daytime, I'm like, that guy's on his way to work. That guy's getting business done. 10 p.m., I see a guy walking through my neighborhood in a suit holding a briefcase. I'm like, that guy's mentally ill.
Or a hitman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or he has a violin case,
Something creepy's going on.
Feeding birds or squirrels. Wholesome and playful in the daytime, really strange at night.
the pigeon lady from Home Alone 2. Creeped me out.
Man, by the way, we watched that when we were driving, or, the kids were watching it and I was listening to it. Flawless movie. What a great movie.
Yeah.
Home Alone 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah, I watched
president's
Home
in
Alone.
it.
Flying a drone during the day, fine. Spy operation at night.
Yep.
Walking around in a bikini. Normal at the beach during the day. Unsettling at night.
Yeah, my neighbors have called the
I don't
cops
know.
on me quite a few times for doing that.
Can I tell you about that?
I was just writing things down. Driving an ice cream truck. Fun and nostalgic during the day. Very odd at night.
With that music playing?
I would just say all
With or without the
vans.
music.
Even without the music,
I know.
especially without the music, that would be extra creepy.
true.
Like they're casing the joint.
Wearing a clown costume. Fun at a birthday party during the day. Nightmare at night. Sitting on a park bench.
Sitting on a park bench.
Knocking on doors. Friendly during the day. Menacing after dark.
Hopefully
Sure what I'm
it's
saying.
not night.
Hanging up laundry.
Yeah. Get out of here. It's not
Well,
the
typically-
freaking 80s anymore.
Well, typically you'd be doing that because you wanted to dry in the sun.
Right.
Right. It's weird at night.
Yeah, the moonlight doesn't quite dry it as
It's
quickly.
like mowing your lawn.
Oh, yeah.
Mowing your lawn. I wrote that one down. Also, carrying a backpack.
Yeah.
Totally normal during the day.
Oh, man, I'm hearing all this in that melody now.
Suspicious.
Carrying a backpack.
Suspicious at night. Playing hopscotch.
Okay.
Creepy if somebody's doing it alone at night. Am I right? Reading a book under a tree. I don't know why I wrote that one down, but it was the last thing I wrote.
Yeah.
Serene in the sunlight. Unnerving in the dark. Add your own to the list. I don't know. I don't know why.
I think
thought
also
that
a
was
guy
stupid.
with a little headlamp reading a giant blueprint of a house.
Yes. 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 Oddly.
That's very specific.
Oddly strange at night. All right, let's do this. All right, Team Riz Member of the Day is brought to us by Hot Shots Sports Bar and Grill. Check out the all-new Hot Shots Lindbergh, your new home for sports in South County. Get all the info at hotshotsnet.com. From Staunton, Illinois, David Dan is our Team Riz Member of the Day. Oh, David Dan. Dan with two N's. David has been a listener to the Riz Show since the very beginning, is a huge fan of the current morning lineup. Loves King Scott's headline goo, loves Rafe's in memoriam, learns sports talk, and Riz and Moon's banter. David appreciates the entertaining element that the Riz Show brings to his mornings, and how the guys always are filled with energy and comedy every broadcast. Well, thank you, David. David Dan from Staunton, Illinois is our Team Riz Member of the Day. Get super sweet Team Riz Member of the Day soccer jersey. Get yourself signed up 1057thepoint.com/Team Riz. All right, we'll take our first break of the morning. We'll come back with crap on celebrities, and I will give you all the details on this year's Point Holiday Food Drive to benefit Operation Food Search.
You know what else is creepy at night that, like, I don't know if you all have experienced this, but doing anything in a farm. Like if you're out in a cornfield or a soybean field or something at night, it's just like, what am I doing here? This is very bizarre.
Weird, yeah.
It's
creepy.
It's a creepy sort of thing.
All right, welcome back to the Riz Show. Phone number 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. The Mick Ultra Studio Cams, 1057thepoint.com/Riz. The socials at RIZZ Show. Your emails, RizShow at 1057thepoint.com. Sex Time Fun Facts coming up. Sex Toy of the Week. Comedian Sebastian Maniscalco. Yeah, that guy. You know, the Italian guy.
Oh, yeah.
He'll be calling in about 20 minutes. Just a quick little, hey, I'm at the Enterprise Center in a couple weeks.
No big deal.
No big deal. Just one of the hottest comedians around. Right? Wouldn't you say, Rafe?
Mm-hmm. He's huge. I mean, he's
top 5 comedians right now.
Earning-wise, for show. I don't know. I think him and Russell Peters, and there's some people that just sell out. I mean, I was in KC, and I think I saw he was doing like the T-Mobile Arena. What's he doing here?
He's coming off of 5 nights sold out in a row at MSG.
Yeah, I mean, if you're doing the same place that
Saturday,
sports
December 14th.
events, pro sports events are being held, you're doing good, man. You're making some money.
Yeah. I do want to make a pretty big announcement. This year's Point Holiday Food Drive, I'm going to throw out the Eagle Call for this one.
Eagle Call!
And we do it every year. All to benefit Operation Food Search. Get your very own 10 years of the Riz Show hat and this year's limited edition holiday-themed weirdo sticker, all while supporting an awesome cause this month. Donate at least $5 online now through December 31st, and we will mail you a Riz Show sticker pack that includes this year's holiday-themed weirdo sticker. Donate at least $40. We'll send you the sticker pack and one of those snazzy 10 years of the Riz Show hats. So check out the stickers, the hats. Find the link to make your donation to this year's Point Holiday Food Drive, all to benefit Operation Food Search. Do it now at 1057thepoint.com.
I was leaving here on Wednesday, and I saw a mock-up of a sticker that could have been where we were all gingerbread characters, and
Story
it
behind
was
that one.
nightmare fuel. Thank God.
See this.
That is not what we've done?
Story behind that.
Okay.
So they give me they usually send me the stickers to approve. And Promo Matthew, our promo director, goes, hey, a couple of the stickers look weird. and it was your mouth, it was Rafe's mouth.
It was
and
everybody but you.
No, I don't think Moon's mouth
No,
either.
I looked at, you were the only cartoon that has sunglasses on out of our little heads.
It was the teeth that looked weird.
Yes, we looked like Art the Clown from Terrifier.
It was if you were showing teeth in your cartoon form.
Yes.
It looked weird.
What was this for?
It was going to be the sticker that we send out
I want to see this.
for the holiday food drive.
Now I want to see it.
Maybe someday.
Yeah, was my mouth looking pretty or what?
Do you have the copy of it, Lauren?
I
Now we
don't
gotta
because
put
I
it
was
out.
in Matthew's office. I'll get it. I'll
You
email.
find it and then
we'll
put
send it out. I mean, it's problematic. I don't know.
This should be a
I don't know
sticker
if we
we
wanna send
release
this
then.
out.
I
I'm
thought it
just
was
saying.
yours and Rafe sticker that looked weird, and I was like,
Maybe
my
it's a
God, I don't know
Halloween
about that.
sticker for next year.
Yes.
We don't need to see it.
Why is it problematic?
It's just, it's,
No,
it looks
just
odd.
the teeth look weird. Now you got to put this. Now you got to show everybody.
No, we don't.
Yeah,
We
I
don't
think
have
you
to
gotta release
give
this.
anything to
You
these
just
people.
talked about it. Now you got to show everybody. If you would have kept your mouth
You know
shut,
what? We'll
this
do a
would have been-
24-hour detonation story on Instagram later. Not right now. I don't have it right now.
If you wouldn't have said anything, nobody would have known.
I needed
now
to. I had
everybody
to get
needs
this
to
out
know.
of me. I needed to say it. It was terrifying.
I was just looking out for everybody, and I said, you know what? Ask, learn if it's okay, if she approves or disapproves. And I knew where it was going to go.
I walked into Matthew's office on Wednesday. He goes, "Hey, by the way, come in here." He goes, "How do you feel about this?" I go, "Oh God, no." That's literally the first thing that came
Which
out
is
of
what
my
I thought
mouth.
was going to happen. So good.
Yeah.
But now you have to show everybody.
Must have been a vehement no. It never got kicked my way. I didn't even know this existed.
It ended at learn because
She put the kibosh
she
on
put
it.
the kibosh on the whole thing, which is what I expected. So it's fine. All right, so we got the holiday food drive going on this month. Here are a couple things to look forward to during the month of December. You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
In sports, college football's bowl games start the 14th. There's also a lot of NFL and NHL action. The second annual NBA Cup tournament runs through December 17th. In theaters, Sonic the Hedgehog 3. The live-action prequel, Mufasa the Lion King. They both open December 20th. On Christmas Day, Nosferatu with Bill Skarsgård and Lily Rose Depp. Baby Girl with Nicole Kidman. Timothy Chalamet plays Bob Dylan in A Complete Unknown. On TV, lots of holiday specials, including the National Christmas Tree Lighting, December 20th, plus Jamie Foxx's new stand-up special that hits Netflix next Tuesday. The Billboard Music Awards next Thursday. The iHeart Jingle Ball airs the 18th. Nate Bargatze's new stand-up special hits Netflix the 24th. Season 2 of Squid Game, that starts on the 26th. And finally, the holidays, the big ones, Christmas, Hanukkah starts on Christmas this year, actually. Kwanzaa starts December 26th. There's also Giving Tuesday tomorrow. National Ice Cream Day
All right.
in December. That's on the 13th. Ugly Sweater Day, the 15th. Answer the Phone Like Buddy the Elf Day. That's the 18th.
What?
That's a thing.
Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color?
Answer the Phone
That's
Like
what it
Buddy the
says.
Elf Day is the 18th. The first day of winter is December 21st. Festivus is the 23rd. Yes. 31st, New Year's Eve. We finally say, so long, 2024. It's been interesting.
It's been real.
It's been. That's what's happening in the month of December. All right, time to find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment with your crap on celebrities.
And it's brought to you by Cordell and Cordell. Don't let divorce take more than it has to. In music news, Bob Breyer, the longest-serving drummer in My Chemical Romance, has died at the age of 44. TMZ reports that he was found at his Tennessee home on November 26th after he was last seen alive on November 4th. It's an awful story. So police don't suspect foul play because his weapons, all of his music equipment, they were left untouched. But his body was apparently so badly decomposed. Animal control had to take the two dogs from his home. I guess they found the body.
The dogs were eating them.
I don't know. It's awful.
Boy.
Awful story.
Whole thing is awful, man. Dude is such a good dude. He was one of the first people that Scott and I toured with, and was he was doing sound for the Used at the time, and it was the same tour where he met My Chemical Romance, and then shortly after became their drummer. And dude, I just want to say, You know, I lost touch with Bob, and I feel terrible about it because I should have tracked down his number and like reached out and said something, and you know, just because the dude was super lovable, like kind of a scruffy dude, but like always, he just had everybody's backs.
Was it a bad falling out with him and the band?
I don't know anything about that, but
why did he leave the band?
He didn't leave the band. He
left completely in the music industry to pursue a career in real estate.
They kicked him out, and I don't know anything about that. I just know that like it hurt him really badly. And being somebody that's been in that same scenario, I should have reached out to check on him and like see how it was going. I know that he, dude, like this guy was like. I'll just tell a story. We were on that same tour, and I was in the hospital for a little bit, and with kidney stones, and I came out like on painkillers, you know, to be able to go through the shows. And Bob was the only guy he kind of came to me. He's like, "Hey, there's a couple people on this tour that have addiction issues, and I have a feeling that they might offer you money for some of your painkillers." He's like, Don't make sure he's like, whatever you're offering them, if you have to take the cash, I'll figure something out. Like don't give them your stuff. And and he was just always like, even though he was like a really scruffy kind of like sound dude and that kind of vibe, he was always looking out for others. And I know that he sold his like Black Parade uniform and maybe his drum set and something else, and like donated it all to animal shelters. Like he was a real animal advocate. I don't know, man. This just hurts. It sucks. It sucks. Such a good dude.
And he was in the band for how long? 10 years?
He started in 2004 following the release of Three Cheers for Sweet Revenge. He played on the Black Parade, Danger Days, but he left before that album was released, I guess, but he is on the album. And so, yeah, he was in real estate. So hopefully he enjoyed that. And they don't know what happened. The band has yet to release a statement or anything about it. So it's just awful.
I feel for those guys,
me too.
man.
The Sick New World Festival set for Vegas on April 12th with headliners Metallica and Linkin Park.
You know what?
It's been canceled.
What?
Yeah, you are not going. So the news comes less than 6 weeks after the fest's lineup was announced. Promoters said in a statement, despite their best efforts, they've encountered unforeseen circumstances that were unable to overcome for this next year's show. And they extend their heartfelt thanks to everybody who was making plans to come out.
That has to be tickets.
It was tickets.
Has to be.
So, in unforeseen circumstances, people are speculating that due to an enormous guarantees offered to the artists like Metallica and Linkin Park, we're said to be getting $5 million each.
Yeah, they must have paid these guys.
Yeah.
The show would need to sell out or come close to, on sale to even turn a profit. And so we are blaming this completely on Metallica and Linkin Park.
Dude, I guarantee you,
too much money.
There's no way. I don't know about Linkin Park, but there's no way Metallica did that without some sort of guarantee or something. So they're eating it.
Yeah.
They're eating
Yeah, if they didn't,
something.
Even
if it's like a 10%.
When did tickets go on sale?
So Sick New World cleared a little more than 1/3 of its 60,000 capacity.
And the show was supposed to be when?
It was supposed to be in April.
So they said how many they sold. They had only sold.
Well, they didn't say it. Like somebody who investigated this. Yeah.
Yeah, because dude, that doesn't. You don't just up and.
No, especially when a show is so far away.
No,
Like,
they're cutting losses because it's gonna still lose.
Yeah. Well, and that's
What
the
a
way to do
bummer.
it. I mean, do it before people make their plans or can still change their flight.
I already
What a
made my
bummer.
plans.
Well, you're not going. A Diddy update. Sean Diddy Combs has been accused of one more thing, dangling a female fashion designer off of a 17th floor balcony at his ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura's apartment. This woman named Brianna is suing Combs for $10 million in connection with her claim. She said that in 2016, Combs dangled her over the edge of Cassie's apartment, slammed her into the patio furniture on the balcony.
Wow, Diddy dangled.
Over what?
Over, just did it. I mean, I don't. What reason? Do you need a reason? That he's dangling
I need
women
a
over
reason.
He's trying to remake the Michael Jackson Blanket
No, he's-
experience.
It reminds
He's
me
trying
of
to do the Vanilla Ice.
Yeah, the Vanilla Ice.
Suge Knight held Vanilla Ice
Oh, no.
over a balcony.
That's called the Shug.
I read an article yesterday about Diddy, and it's just like they're not giving him his bail because he's already like used other people's phones in prison to contact witnesses. Paid one woman off.
Yeah.
And the judge is like,
Intimidation.
if you're having that much influence in prison, I'm not letting you out on house arrest where you could have other people doing your bidding.
Right.
Oh yeah.
This guy's
Yeah, but do you think he's
Total
out?
trash.
He's a piece of trash, man. Like, this is bad.
I would
He's
like to know
calling and trying to intimidate people, trying to pay people off not to testify against. I mean, like,
what's the situation going on there in prison? Is he just he's not in general population?
he said he's using other prisoners' cell phones to call people. Like, that's how he's circumventing being recorded. But a lady recorded him. Like called her 120, sent her,
Good for her.
128 text messages to try to get her to sign an NDA and take a settlement and not testify.
But he's not in general population. I'm sure he's in protective custody.
But I mean, he's got access to somebody if he's using other people's cell phones. I don't know. But the judge, I think that's why he's not getting bail.
He's trash.
Yes.
At a movie premiere, Trent Reznor revealed 4 of his favorite films to Letterboxd, and they're
Trent Reznor's 4 favorite films.
Can you guess one of these? I will give you
Trent Reznor's
$10
4
right now out of my
favorite
pocket.
films.
I know one.
No, you know it because I just emailed you.
Harry and Henderson.
Is it anything that I would have seen?
Yeah, you've probably seen
Beetlejuice.
2 of these 4.
Are they classics?
One is yes, yes. I would say.
Let me guess.
Go.
Dumb and Dumber.
Nah.
Are there any comedies in it? Serious question.
Are you serious? No.
No, man.
Trent Reznor-
Even if
Hell
there,
no.
even if there
I don't
are,
Reznor likes to laugh.
I
You
don't know
wouldn't
2
admit it.
of these 4. I don't know what
yeah,
these
so
are.
even if there are, you
So
got to
they could
think.
be,
This is
but they're
an
not.
interview question.
This is a man who is not laughing ever.
Silence of the Lambs.
No, I know. Like he's got this whole.
He's got a persona,
I'm a 9
man.
Inch
He's got a
Nails.
thing.
Yeah, but he's at the point now.
He's
What does
got a
he
couple
care?
of kids.
What point? He's going to come out in a tie-dye T-shirt? I don't think
I
he's
think
at
that's
that
truly
point.
who he is.
You'd never see Trent Reznor in jeans, by the way.
Or a tie-dye
That's what I'm trying to
t-shirt.
tell you, man.
No, I know, but
He's
I'm
like,
saying, but
it's a
but you
thing.
get
He
to
isn't a Buffett
point where
cover
it's
band.
like,
You're fun guy? No.
no, I'm not. I don't need him to be fun guy. Why don't you just, hey, man, lighten up a little bit?
yeah, he's gray
These are not
sweatpants and a Grateful Dead shirt.
No, I
it's
would
not-
imagine it's probably dark horror.
Let me look up what
Yeah.
these movies are that
Is
I
it
don't
all
know.
over? It's a David Fincher film, I'm sure.
One's got to be.
Schindler's.
Well, I bet you one is like Oppenheimer.
No, dude.
Schindler's List.
Oppenheimer.
One is from 2021 called Titan, which is a psychological drama horror film
Okay.
that appears to possibly be French.
Do we know any of the other films?
You do. You know 2. You should know definitely 1, possibly. I studied one of these films in college. Right? I was
Jaws
taking
3.
a BS class. No,
Stanley
not Jaws
Kubrick.
3.
Now
The
only
Shining.
real answers.
The Shining.
No.
That's
That's a
real
great
answer.
guess, though.
Jurassic Park.
Only real answers from now
you
on.
know that's my real answer.
Clockwork Orange.
No.
Are we talking Kubrick?
Is it
I
older
love that
than
we're
that?
guessing these
Andy
right
Kubrick.
now. No.
On the waterfront?
No Kubrick.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
No.
Why don't you just tell us?
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Okay,
Okay,
again,
so we
you
have
broke the
Titan from 2021, which is
Is it
French.
Titan or Titan?
Titan.
Nuni.
Titan. It's got an E on the end of Titan, okay?
Okay.
It's French. Who knows?
Titania.
Dead Ringers, which is from 1988. It's a psychological thriller
Okay.
with Jeremy Irons.
Amelie.
Then you have Taxi Driver.
Okay, great movie.
Great movie.
Seen it?
And then finally, Blue Velvet.
What's that?
Blue Velvet is what's his face from,
Yes.
what is his name?
Weird hair guy.
Weird hair guy. We're talking, this is David
Kramer?
Lynch. So
David
we did
Lynch.
actually have David
David
Lynch
Lynch.
film. But
Dennis
it was, what's
Hopper?
the guy from,
Michael Richards.
Again, we're only doing real answers from now on.
Kyle MacLachlan. That's who I'm
Yes.
thinking of.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
So anyways.
No, he was in Twin Peaks. Kyle MacLachlan. You know what I'm talking about.
So if you're
I
a Trent
don't.
Reznor fan, you need to watch Blue Velvet, Taxi Driver, Titan, and Dead Ringers.
I am a fan. I don't need to see any of these.
Okay. Travis Barker of Blink-182 has had a really busy fall. He revealed that he's recorded 2 new albums over October and November with some really great people, so we look forward to that. If you haven't heard, Dolly Parton was just named the greatest country artist of all time by Billboard. Here is what she had to say when she found out about this fantastic honor.
Oh my gosh.
Golly, man.
There she is.
She sounds just like my mom.
Oh, would have been a
she
good
is.
time to have her picture up, man.
No,
Here's
Dolly without
Dolly
the makeup.
Parton.
When I was a little girl, I would sit around the radio listening to the Grand Ole Opry and hearing all those great big stars. I dreamed of what my life could actually become as well. I just want to say a great big thank you to the folks at Billboard, but most of all, to you. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to take my music all around the world and to see my dreams come true. just know this from the bottom of my heart. I will always love you.
Oh, just like her song.
So sweet. That was Willie Nelson who wrote that.
Huh?
She didn't
She
write
wrote
that?
that.
Yeah, she wrote that.
She
I
wrote
thought
it?
she wrote
Whitney
that.
Houston recorded it.
Whitney
That
Oh,
was
what am I thinking
recorded
of? I'm thinking of
You were
Crazy.
always crazy.
Yeah, got them mixed up. Hey, have you watched the?
She's had too much plastic surgery. You could hear it.
That's enough of that.
You be
You can
nice
hear
to
it.
Dolly.
You can hear
She's
what?
She can
the
hardly
greatest.
speak.
You can hear
Dude,
that she's old. What are you talking
I've never
about?
wanted to physically fight you more than I do right now.
Stand up for Dolly.
You can't talk about.
There's
There's
no
just some
need.
people you can't talk
I
bad
can't.
about, man. You can't talk
She's
bad
so
about
great.
Dolly,
Yeah,
dude.
no.
Have you watched the Yacht Rock documentary yet?
No, damn it.
I
And
forgot that
I
it was
forgot it was
on.
on. What is it on?
It's on HBO Max. And, I hate to break it to everybody, but Donald Fagen does not like the term yacht rock. Here he is talking about it in the documentary.
This is Donald Fagen from
Steely
Steely
Dan.
Dan. Yes, Donald
Oh,
Fagen.
yeah.
Hello, Mr. Fagan.
Yeah, this is he.
Yeah, hi, this is Garrett. I'm the one making this Yacht Rock documentary. Yeah, so I've been talking to a lot of people that have played with you and Steely Dan over the years, and I was wondering if you'd sit down with me and talk about your music and this genre.
And what genre is that?
Yacht rock.
Oh, yeah, right. Well, I tell you what. Why don't you go yourself?
Whoa.
How about that?
That was it. Like,
I like how he goes, uh-huh.
He wants no part. He's not in the documentary.
oh, so that's him politely declining?
Saying, go F yourself. Yeah,
That's awesome.
it is awesome. I'm going to watch that
That is
tonight.
how Donald Fagen politely declines something.
I like it.
Go off yourself.
I appreciate it. Also, I heard that he doesn't like the term.
Yeah.
I think, if I was in that scene, I mean, I'd be stoked to have any sort of resurgence and all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, I'd be a little bummed.
Why?
Yacht
Well,
rock?
because it's such an elitist word. It's such a
But nobody looks at it that way.
I feel like I'm on yacht when I'm listening to Yacht Rock because I'm having such a good damn time, The boat shoes and the
but I would say it's not a flattering term.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe at first
I don't know if
wasn't-
it's a go F yourself unflattering term.
Maybe
but-
at first it was meant to be.
No, I don't know the circumstances though. Maybe this guy was harassing him. He already said multiple times he didn't want to be on it, but he needed some,
I don't wanna be on it.
some sort
Maybe.
of audio thing for the doc.
Maybe.
Maybe it
never
was.
know.
Maybe at first yacht rock was meant to be derogatory, but now it's everybody loves. Who doesn't love yacht rock?
makes you feel so good.
Yeah, I want to put on some boat shoes and listen to Christopher Cross.
Anyway, it's on Max, so if you want to watch it, it's out. Moving into movie news, Moana 2 set a box office record for the biggest take ever on Thanksgiving weekend. The sequel pulled in $221 million in ticket sales for North American theaters over the 5-day Thanksgiving holiday. That previous record was set by Frozen 2 in 2019. Last week's number one film, Wicked, was also keeping butts in the seats. This week, Wicked earned, $117.5 million for the extended holiday. Gladiator 2 brought in $44 million its second week of the release.
Somebody in this room saw Gladiator 2.
Yes, as did my husband. And his words, pure trash, almost walked out of the theater.
Pure trash. Now, Rafe, you
Really?
saw it.
I've heard good things.
You gave me your review. You gave me your letter score.
I did, and I honestly, I didn't want to break your heart, and I probably bumped it up. Learned that at Hard Promises. I said,
You told me it was a B minus.
I would say it's more of a C.
Really?
It's-
Why so?
That's not bumping up. That's bumping down.
Why
I
so?
bumped it up for you because I think you will like it. I think you'll be able
Why?
to
Because I'm a
suspend-
simple person.
No, I just think that you'll like some of the action in it, but I think that it's so corny at times and so. I mean, it tries so hard to be Gladiator 1 and falls so short of it. It just felt. I mean, there's a. I don't want to spoil anything, but I feel like I could say this. There's a scene in the movie where there are sharks in the Coliseum. They fill it with water, and there are sharks in the water, and they're fighting on boats in Rome.
And sounds cool to me.
Dude, it's pretty corny. I mean, it got pretty
Sounds
over
good to
the
me.
top.
Do the sharks
corny.
have lasers? Because that would
They
make
might
it
as
even
well
better.
have. They might as well have had lasers, dude. There might as well have been guys riding them because I was just like, what? They transported sharks from salt water and and that was just like, that's just an example, tip of the iceberg. The guy that played The main guy was good. He was decent. He was a good actor or whatever. Pedro Pascal was good in it. It was just like, I don't know. It tried so hard to be Gladiator 1. It felt like a copy of a copy of a copy. It just wasn't good.
Yeah.
Hey, just a couple things.
Yeah, go.
Back to the Yacht Rock thing. What is it on?
HBO Max.
Okay. So I'm pissed off because I had a couple moments, I think on Saturday or Sunday, I'm like, I'm going to sit down and watch some TV. And I started watching that Who Killed John Benet Ramsey.
Oh, yeah. We've been all over
Started
that
last
house.
night.
I'm out. You're out?
Maybe I need to.
Oh, I can't. Tim.
Was it good?
He can't stop watching it. Yeah, I think he finished it
I made
in
it
2
20
days.
minutes, and I was like, it didn't grab me.
Oh, okay.
It didn't grab me, and I should have watched the Yacht Rock thing.
I have breaking news.
Is it the AC/DC thing?
AC/DC has announced their tour.
Now I'm going over the dates here. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Minneapolis. So again, AC/DC coming to America.
Yes.
This is the big tour announcement. You guys ready?
Yep.
I think it deserves this.
Go.
Minneapolis.
Of course.
Dallas.
Duh.
Pasadena.
That one's obvious.
Vegas. Detroit. Foxborough, Massachusetts. Playing Gillette Stadium. Pittsburgh, PA. Landover, Maryland. Tampa, Florida. Nashville. Chicago. Cleveland. And no St. Louis Day.
Yep. Thanks for playing. Anyway,
Well-
back to other things.
No,
Damn it,
St. Louis.
Go to
AC/DC. What's
Nashville.
wrong with you?
Is it a weekend? The Nashville date?
When's May 20th?
Just after the 19th, I think.
No, that is not.
Not a weekend?
It's not a
Well,
weekend.
there it goes. There goes your dream, dude.
I mean, I
Well-
could go.
You go to Chicago.
Is that a weekend?
Just go. Take the day off of work and go have yourself a nice time.
There's only a couple. Maybe they'll have a St. Louis Day. Maybe they'll
No,
shove
they
one
won't.
in there.
They're not going to be planning more stuff.
Cleveland is the last day, May 28th, and maybe they're not far from St. Louis. Maybe they
Yeah,
could do
maybe
something the
they're
29th.
holding out.
I'm free the 29th.
In other movie news, Romy and Michelle's high school reunion is getting a promising update regarding a sequel. Mira Sorvino says the follow-up to the 1997 hit comedy co-starring Lisa Kudrow is so close to being greenlit. And why aren't people greenlighting this? We want this. I loved Romy and Michelle's high school reunion. It's so stupid.
It's a great movie.
It's so
They
dumb and
invented
great.
Post-its.
They invented Post-its. If anybody needs to make a call, I have a phone. Congratulations are in order to Eddie Murphy's son, Eric, and Martin Lawrence's daughter, Jasmine. They got engaged over the Thanksgiving holiday, so congratulations to them. And finally, it is stressful around the holidays, and people sometimes need just a little extra motivation in their marriage to get through it. So who better than Ice Cube to give us all a little pep talk? He and his wife, Kim, they've been married for 32 years. And here is what Ice Cube told Cam Newton on the Funky Friday podcast.
Okay, this is Ice Cube. How long has he been married?
32 years.
32 years. All right, Ice Cube.
We've been married since '92, so was that 32 years?
How? Like for the masses?
Want to be. You gotta want it. You just gotta want it, man. Like, I don't want nobody to have my woman. She mine. I'm hers.
Okay.
All right. So everybody just snuggle
And there you
close.
have it.
And there you go. And that is your crap on celebrities. Thank
Celebrities celebrating a birthday today. Charlie Puth is 33. Alfred Enoch. Wes on How to Get Away with Murder, also in the Harry Potter movies, is 36. Aaron Rodgers, the Jets legend,
Yes.
is
Doing
41.
great.
Yeah, New York loves him. He's 41. Daniela Rua Kinsey from NCIS Los Angeles is 41. Jana Kramer, the country singer from and a One Tree Hill actress, is 41. Britney Spears is 43. Nelly Furtado is 46. Monica Seles, the tennis Hall of Famer, is 51. Is it Tretch from Naughty by Nature?
Oh, he was married to the chick from Salt and Pepper.
Which one? Salt or Peppa?
I believe Peppa.
Okay. Well, he's 54. Lucy Liu is 56. Rick Savage from Def Leppard is 64. Stephen Bauer from the Ray Donovan show, Scarface, also in Traffic, is 68. And Stone Phillips is 70 years old.
St. Louis' own Stone Phillips. I believe
Stone
a Parkway
Phillips.
Central grad.
Okay.
Stone
I
Phillips.
love the name
St. Louis'
Stone.
own.
St. Louis'
Stone.
own Stone Phillips.
St. Louis' own Stone is 70.
Apparently, Rafe, they did fill the Coliseum with water.
Sharks, though, no.
Sharks, no.
No
Crocodiles.
sharks.
Yes, the Romans flooded the Colosseum to host naval battles, known as something I'm not going to be able to pronounce, but during opening ceremonies and other special occasions, it was a thing.
Yeah. They also put condemned prisoners in there to drown and die that wasn't professional gladiators. I understand we're taking some leaps.
We're taking some artistic liberties, Hollywood.
But it was pretty corny. There was some real corny stuff going on.
Is this something
There was a guy riding a rhinoceros.
How was Pedro Pascal?
I'll just put it out there, like everybody's going to, so all the know-it-alls can just go see the movie, and if you love it, good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It was just
I'm not going to see Wicked.
He was apparently good.
How was Pedro Pascal?
Pedro
was
Pascal.
good.
Yeah.
I'm not going to see Wicked.
How was Denzel
the
Washington?
Ariana Grande and the other woman who plays
Yes, Irvino. What is her name?
man, those interviews they've been doing are just so off-putting.
Cynthia
Yeah.
Erivo.
I'm not sure those are going to.
The actors were good. The script was just not good.
Peter Dinklage is in it.
Gladiator?
No, man. Wicked.
Yeah, he plays a giant.
I freaking love Peter Dinklage. We're
got
rewatching
me.
Game of Thrones, and he's my favorite character in Game of Thrones, I think.
The Dink?
He's
Yeah.
pretty
Dinklage.
spectacular.
All right, today's porno birthday, which is being brought to you by Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet, is Holly Hollywood. And today's birthday girl has been in 238 fun films, including All Dongs Go to Heaven. She was in The Ass Watcher 1, Biggs and the Beauties 8, Bikinis No Weenies 2, Rave's favorite, Clam Smackers,
Oh, dude, that's a good snack at White Castle, too.
Eager Beavers 4, The Four Finger Club 13, Hot Cherry Pies 3, It Ain't Easy Being Sleazy 1, and Who Could Forget a Role in 2007's Potty Mouth. Holly Hollywood is 50 years old. It's your porno birthday. Those are your crappy birthdays, and that was your crap on celebrities. Hey, Maniscalco, what's going on?
I picked up and it hung up, and he's not returned the favor of calling back.
Oh, no?
Yeah.
Well, he knows that if he doesn't call back in 10 minutes, we give his phone number out on the radio.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right. All right, so you think maybe we should take a break?
Yeah, I guess so. Then hopefully he'll come back.
Break. We'll take a break. All right, we'll
back.
take a break. Maybe Miss Maniscalco, maybe we'll do crap on. No, we already did that.
I can do it again.
Sex Town Fun Facts. That's it.
There you go.
Yes. Yes, so we already did the crap on. The porno birthday put a capper on that. Sex Town Fun Facts, maybe Sebastian Maniscalco. I don't know. All right, we're going to cut the commercial break early because we have somebody who's got a lot of stuff to do on the phone.
Oh, yeah.
He's a very, very busy man. Ladies and gentlemen, Sebastian Maniscalco. Good morning, sir.
What is going on? Happy belated Thanksgiving. Thank you for having me on the show. Looking forward to getting to St. Louis. So, good morning.
You're here in a couple weeks, December 14th, Enterprise Center, the It Ain't Right Tour, rolling through town. Congratulations, sold out MSG 5 nights in a row. That's amazing.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. That was great. A great run we had in Madison Square Garden, and now I am in Naples, Florida. Been here for a week with my in-laws, and been going out to dinner at 5 p.m. every night. So I'm in bed by 8 o'clock here.
That's awesome.
It's really exciting. Heaven's waiting room.
Your in-laws ran away to Florida too?
Everybody's in Florida. I mean, my they've been here for a while, so they were born and raised here, and they it's nice. It's a little slice of life down here. It's very quiet, but yeah, it's a lot of oxygen tanks.
No, my in-laws moved there 2 years ago. They're out near Boca. Okay, so we went to go visit them.
Oh, okay.
Went to go visit them, and I talked to my father-in-law. They live in a condo on the 14th floor across the street from the beach. I go, what do you do all day? He goes, I decide whether I go to the pool or the beach. That's about it. Well, that's wonderful.
It's not a bad life, you know. I mean, I grew up in the Midwest in Chicago, and I talked to my dad, and he's screaming every time it snows like it's the first time he's seen it. He's been there for 60 years. I go, move out already, Dad. What are you doing there? He's brittle. I mean, that Midwest weather makes your bones crack.
He's brittle.
And I just said this earlier in the show. So it snowed here in St. Louis on Saturday. Got about 2 to 4 inches. My in-laws are up from Florida. My father-in-law says I haven't seen snow in 2 years.
Yeah, I mean, it's, I don't know. I mean, I grew up in that weather, and listen, I love the Midwest. I think it's got some amazing food, amazing people, but the weather, you could have it. That's all. For 6 months, everybody talks about how many inches are we going to get. It's all about inches.
But you're out in L.A. now, so there's just nice weather all the time. Do you miss the seasons? A lot of people are like, well, I'd never move out to California because I'll miss the seasons. I don't know what that means.
Well, now you move out to California, you get mugged. I do miss the season, especially this time of year. Christmas to me is snow, and obviously in California you don't get that. But yeah, around this time of year, the fall, the winter. Not that I need it all the time, but just a little hint of it. I don't know. It's good for the soul, but for the most part, I do like the sunny weather and 70 degrees in California at this time.
You ever go to big parties like of millionaires who like fly in the snow? Like Kim Kardashian will make it snow at her house for her children on Christmas. Have you ever been to one of those parties?
I have not been to one of those parties. I hang out with my friends from Chicago still.
Oh.
So if they got wind that anybody was paying to have snow in their yard, they think they're crazy. So I mean, my buddy's like, you want a snow party? Come here in December and we'll throw you one. So yeah, they're no one's having snow in their yard. Although, listen, I have to be honest. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think we did have a snow party for the kids.
There we go.
That's awesome.
Oh man, busted.
Yeah,
I knew it.
You forgot that you rented people to make snow for you?
No, you know what it was? It was, of course, it's my wife's doing. I think I blocked it out of my mind because when I got the bill, I completely shut that out of my memory. But yeah, we had a snow hill in the yard. I cannot lie.
That's the thing. I've been to a couple of those parties in Calabasas too, and you know what they do? They bring it in. They spend like $25,000 to have these people come in, blow snow, and then they make a hill, and we're talking like. It's 9 feet long, maybe. And they bring a tube, and then everybody, all the LA folks, they go down and they go, oh my God, we went sledding.
We're snowbirds now.
They're like, that's not sledding. What are you doing?
The entire city of Chicago collectively slapped its forehead when he admitted that line just now.
Hey, I don't blame him. I'm slapping my forehead too. I mean, listen, it's ridiculous. But, this is what you got to do in California to reminisce about Chicago. I don't know.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, dude. Props to you, because that Chicago winter, I mean, we're in St. Louis, but when I go up there for shows in the wintertime, it hits different. The wind hits different 5 hours north. It is so cold when you ride that train. I couldn't imagine. I have comedian friends that move there, and they're like, come up here, man, move here. And I'm like, bro, no way. February on the Brown line or whatever. I did it just for a couple weeks, and I felt like I deserved like a patch on my uniform or something, so I don't know. I don't know how you survived it for that long. I mean,
That's why it's not there anymore.
Yeah, you want it for small doses. I understand that totally.
Well, listen, you walk around Chicago in February, you have a position, as soon as you come out, the position of your body, your shoulders hit your ears, and you walk around town with your shoulders hitting the bottom of your earlobe. So I give you a lot of credit for withstanding that wind, because that wind will whip right through your lungs.
To the bone, dude. It really does.
Mm-hmm.
You can't wear enough layers in Chicago.
The shoulders up posture.
It cuts you.
Who does your who did your Thanksgiving this year? I know Italians. It's a big Thanksgiving's a big deal because it's an eating holiday. You're down in Naples.
Yeah.
Who did your cooking?
Yeah, no, it was my wife's side, so I wasn't with my Italian side. I was with the Jewish side here. So we had a couple turkeys, a lot of food. 25 people, a lot of people at the dinner table. But yeah, it was nice. Of course, growing up, I had Italian grandparents, so we had to go to both of their houses on Thanksgiving and have the American kind of Thanksgiving, and then we go to my really Italian grandparents where we had like lasagna and fish, and my grandpa used to suck out the eyeballs out of the head. You haven't lived until you've seen your grandfather eat eyeballs out of a fish head on Thanksgiving. So
right on.
That was kind of traumatizing at 7 years old. I was like, what's going on here? And so it was fun. So yeah, we had a great Thanksgiving, and I'm looking forward to spending the holidays in Los Angeles.
Have you ever deep fried a turkey, like with the whole outside, and you had the upside down clothes hanger? You dip it in with the hot oil.
Yeah, we do that here. We do one in the oven, one in the deep fry, and of course, this time of year, you hear all the catastrophes of people trying to do this, and in their garage, and the whole house is on fire. I mean, it's you got to kind of really test it out before you do it, because it's not as simple as you might think it is. So
that's the only food that you ever tell somebody you're doing, and immediately they tell you a horror story. No other food. Yeah. Like if I'm putting a lasagna in the oven, nobody's going to tell you about somebody burning a house down when you put a lasagna in the oven. But if you tell them you're deep frying a turkey, immediately the first thing is, dude, don't burn your house down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Same thing with fireworks. After the 4th of July, there's always someone trying to hold an M80 on their head, and then we hear about the horror story after that. So so fireworks and turkeys are dangerous.
Yeah, this just in.
Yeah. Speaking of holiday food, dude, as an Italian, can I ask you? My grandpa was Sicilian, and he would make. Are you a bagna carta family? My grandpa would make
bagna carta. This could be something I've never heard of.
I'm Italian too, and I don't know about this.
Man, it's like anchovies and butter. It stinks to be damned, but it is amazing. And my grandpa would make it every year for Christmas and New Year's. And my grandma hated it because it would stink up the whole house.
Yeah, it's like garlic and a lot of butter.
It's like garlic, butter, and anchovies, like melted down, and then it's like you serve it on like Italian bread. And I love it.
Oh, no.
It's great.
No, it sounds delicious, though. I mean, I'm a huge anchovy fan, but yeah, no, we didn't have that. We didn't do the 7 fishes either. I mean, we just had kind of like a pasta dish and a meat dish during the holiday season. But that year, was it bagna carta?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
And no
maybe
meat
I'll
on
try that this year.
No meat on Christmas Eve.
It's worth the fight you're going to have with your wife over it.
All right, well, listen.
I don't know. I don't listen to any of that stuff. I eat whatever I want when I want. There's no rules in my house. So if you want to eat meat, you eat meat.
Well, have a great holiday, Sebastian Maniscalco. Saturday, December 14th, Enterprise. The It Ain't Right tour rolls through town. What's the plan for 2025? What are we doing?
2025, we're just finishing out this tour in April. I got Bookie on Max coming out next week, December 12th. It's a show that I star in with Chuck Lorre created. And it's me being a bookie in Los Angeles and kind of navigating through the waters of the underworld of gambling. So it's a comedy, and that will kind of bleed into 2025. But other than that, just going to finish out the tour, and then after that, kind of relax a little bit.
All right, well, you deserve it, man. You work very hard.
Well, I appreciate you guys sharing your audience with me today, and enjoy Christmas, Hanukkah, and whatever else people celebrate.
Oh, there he is, the great Sebastian Maniscalco. Happy holidays. We'll talk to you soon.
You got it, brother. Take care.
There he is.
Bye.
That guy's very, very, very famous.
He is.
Yep, the wife and I are going to that.
Are you really?
Mm-hmm.
I knew he would fly in snow, dude. I knew he would be the type of guy in L.A. having the snow hill for 25K.
And he forgot about it.
And he forgot.
I think he was scared to admit it.
I'm glad he did.
Yep.
Got it out of him.
We got it out of him. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back with Sex Time Fun Facts. All right, welcome back to the program. We'll get to Sex Time Fun Facts here in just a moment. I'm glad everybody made their picks for week number 13 for the RIzzuto Fastlane Pick'em Challenge. I know there were a bunch of different reminders that went out on Wednesday night and Thursday morning just to make sure. Because going into week number 13, Fastlane 8, RIzzuto 4.
Yeah. Right.
And we've won, 3 weeks in a row?
Mm-hmm.
I said, I don't want to get too cocky here. But we need to, we can't afford to lose any more weeks. Yeah. So if they win another week, that's week 9. That'd be 9 wins for them. We could do no better than tie.
I think we might have won 4 weeks in a row. They were up 8-1 at one point. I'm pretty sure. Because we've had 2 tiebreakers that we won and 1 outright win.
Yeah.
Well, it would be 4 in a row if we win this week.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
If we win this week, it would be 4 in a row. And yes, we all made our picks, and the Fastlane guys all made their picks. And here's how the Pick'em Challenge week number 13. Here's how it all shook out.
I've got good news, and I've got bad news.
Oh, no.
Let's go with the, why don't you just go over who got what?
Okay. In the lead overall with 14, King Scott.
What?
God, 14. 14 out of how many games? 16. I think
Yeah,
16
16
games altogether.
Yeah.
That's not counting tonight's game, so you got 1 wrong, right?
Yeah.
The entire week.
Yeah, I apologize for that. I was trying not to. I was
Only
trying to get
1
them all.
miss so far.
And Rafe.
Oh,
go, you
look
guys.
who too. One miss.
And Riz.
Whoa, me.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Whoa, yous.
No.
All 3 of yous got 14.
14.
That's awesome.
14 correct picks
Wow.
out of 16 for the week. 1 still to be played.
That is incredible.
Incredible.
You guys.
Good
I'm
gig.
so
Very impressive.
impressed.
I got the Steelers pick wrong.
Oh, I had the Titans upsetting the Commanders.
I had picked the Bengals over the Steelers, and that
As
screwed
did
me.
I, of course. So the Steelers naturally won.
Okay, so 14 for me, 14 for King, 14 for Rafe.
That's right. In
Not a big
second
deal.
/ fourth place with 13,
Oh, no.
me.
Oh, good job, buddy.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Good job, buddy.
And in last place in the room with 12.
Oh, that's still a good showing, though.
Learn.
Learn. It's a great show.
Great show.
Well, then that means we don't have to get the gun out. So that's great,
Nope.
you guys. This is great.
Well, it all depends on who picked what for tonight's Broncos. Broncos and
Broncos and whoever they're going to beat.
The Browns.
Broncos and Browns.
That's right, because,
Oh, I think I picked the Broncos for
yes,
that.
you
Yes. So is everybody else.
did. Everyone picked the Broncos. You lose.
I lose.
Okay, that's fine.
Sorry.
Should I change to the Browns? No,
No,
because
you
we
can't. We're
can't.
not allowed
No.
to change. Well, so adding up all the scores, that's how many?
That is 67 for the
60
Rizzuto
for
show.
the Riz show. So let's see how the fast lane did. 67
Okay.
points for the Riz show.
Also with 14, BK.
BK 14.
And this is where it gets good. Anthony Stalter, 13.
Uh-oh.
Andrew Marsh, 13.
Uh-oh.
Carrie Davis, 12.
Uh-oh.
Jamie Rivers, 12 with a total of 64.
64,
We
the Riz
smoked
show
them.
wins. Yeah! Straight up. Calm down, Scott.
Smoked them. There's 4 in a row.
4 in a row. 4 in a row.
Pretty good.
Feels good, man.
It is now 8
It's deserved,
to
too.
5. Man. So I don't want to jinx it, but I think something's cooking.
No, we're making this a game. This is the time to be
I think
careful.
something. I feel a little something. Feel a
Yeah.
little,
It's the holiday
I feel a
spirit.
little
Christmas
tingle in the
If I
dingle.
stepping up when
I don't
they're
have a
supposed
dingle,
to?
but if I did, it would be
We've
tingling
all
right
got
now.
dingles.
Oh, yeah. It's over here.
We're the Cheddar Bay Thursday night gambling crew, dude. Feels good.
Man,
So
just
many
a little
nicknames on
something,
this
something
show.
in the air, huh?
Yeah,
Feels good.
There's something in the
Feels good.
air.
it's winning.
I mean, 8. It was 8 to 1.
How many shots am I going to have to? I would prefer to take my shots maybe 2 at a time this week, like 2 today, 2 tomorrow, 2 on Wednesday.
Well, we always do our shooting on Tuesdays.
All right, so maybe Tuesday through Friday,
We'll talk
2 a
about
day.
it. We'll talk
Okay.
about it off the air.
My mom requested to see my ass on Thursday at Thanksgiving. She goes, I want to know what's going
That's
on back
awkward.
there. I said,
You said none of your business.
Like, I'll show you. And then I forgot.
But great job, guys. And even,
Yes.
you know, even learn 12 is
It's
very
huge.
impressive.
12 is exceptional.
It just this was a tough week.
Hey, what you're going for here is a tiebreaker to make sure that you're not dunce of the week because you have competition there in dunce of the week.
There's 3 up for dunce because everybody's got the Broncos. Everybody on both teams.
But chances are she won't be dunce of the week because she's up against Jamie Rivers and Carrie Davis, who have, historically speaking, you have beat them on tiebreakers in the past.
Well, yes.
So we'll see. We'll see who the dunce of the week is. But congratulations, collectively, the Riz Show, 4 wins in a row, taking it to 8 and 5. 8 and 5, guys. That's amazing. So, good job, everybody.
And also
Especially
with
those
you.
of us who got 14 correct.
Yeah,
Scott
yeah,
and Rafe. Good job, Moon. And yes, thank you, Lauren.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Let's,
yes, thank you.
let's do this. And it's sponsored by
Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet.
All right, so we're all familiar with OnlyFans, right?
Mm-hmm.
We all know what OnlyFans is all about. Okay, sure,
Actually,
there's.
over the weekend, I found out that I think that's how one of my buddies is surviving right now.
Doing OnlyFans.
Yeah, well, his wife, yeah.
Okay, so, and she's doing what? Instructional videos on how to knit sweaters?
Perhaps.
Probably not.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sweaters that she doesn't wear.
Right. Now, OnlyFans, some people go, well, you know, there's like instructional things on there, and, you know, it's just you go up there and show your hobbies off.
Who says that?
There are people.
The 1%?
There are people that say OnlyFans is, you know, you show your hobbies off and you get subscribers. It's porn.
It's porn.
Come on. People go on there for porn.
Yeah.
Do you know this Sophie Rain? Do we know that name?
Nope. No.
Look up Sophie Rain.
Like Rain?
Sophie
or
Rain.
Is that Chocolate Sister?
Sophie. Sophie Rain.
Chubby Rain.
Sophie Rain.
Rain.
Okay, just look up a picture of her.
Okay.
Okay, pull up a picture so everybody here can see what she looks like. Sophie Rain.
Here's a picture.
Sophie Rain, nice looking woman. All right, 20 years old.
Yeah, she's a babe.
She's a babe. 1 year on OnlyFans. How much money did Sophie Rain pull in 2024?
With that booty, probably many millions.
So 20-year-old.
Oh my gosh! Look how many followers she has. This is on Instagram. She's got 5.3 million.
followers. Okay.
Holy
5.3
crap.
million followers on Instagram. 20 years old. I like they call them content creators. Okay, I guess that's what she's doing. She celebrated Thanksgiving, Sophie Rain, by posting a screenshot showing off how much money she'd made on OnlyFans in 2024. Now, she runs her page. You could subscribe for $10 a month. In fact, you know what? She's currently running an offer for first-time subscribers. See her stuff for $5 a month.
Wow.
Cyber Monday deal.
Cyber Monday deal.
Things are half off.
She made, in 2024, $43.5 million.
Way to go, pal.
Holy
$43.5 million.
Amazing.
I don't know what she does on OnlyFans. Is it just pictures? Is it pornography?
I'll get to the bottom of
Is
this.
it making porridge? What is it?
I see
Is
what you did there.
is it knitting sweaters? I don't know what she does.
She's a mixologist, maybe. Mixed drinks and mocktails.
$43.5 million. Again, $10 a month. Currently running an offer for first-time subscribers, $5 a month. Now, like a lot of other OnlyFans women, she likely earns the majority of her income through like premium or personalized content sold to people who subscribe. So I guess videos that are, I could pay you.
Like catered to what you are suggesting.
Right. So if Rafe has an Instagram page like, hey, I'll pay you, $100,000 to
Put that hat on you.
wear this
Your
hat.
backside.
To wear this hat.
Yeah. I was thinking about this over the weekend. I don't remember what movie I was watching or what, but there was like a peep show situation where a guy, I know what it was. I was watching Maxine effing Manx, and it was okay. It was like a B, I would say. But there's a part in that movie where the serial killer guy goes into a peep show in the 80s in Los Angeles where Maxine works. And I was thinking, do those still exist?
I've been to one of those.
Have you?
Oh, yeah.
Strange and interesting.
It used to be Times Square. Like in Times Square before they Disneyfied it, there used to be all these weird strip clubs and peep shows and Wandered into one of those as a teen.
Bizarre.
You're 15, 16 years old, and you sneak off into the city, and you
Put a quarter in a machine.
get
Curtain
a
goes
token.
up.
It's weird.
Is it weird? And so when you sit in there, it's just one chick and she's waiting for whomever, and she can't see you. Like, that freaks me out.
I don't know about that part.
Oh.
In Amsterdam, everyone can see everyone.
I think everybody could see everybody.
It's kind of weird.
But you put a token in, and the window goes up, and you're in a booth.
Yeah, like a little box.
Oh God, I'm just thinking about what probably really
goes on in there.
Goes on in those boots.
That's what I mean.
I want to just wash my hands now.
Right. What does it smell like in there?
Not great. I do remember the smell.
Pungent.
Like a Bradford pear tree?
And it was strange because the window goes up, and there's a bunch of different booths.
Right. But you can only see yours, right?
You can't see the other booths. It's like
you pick the person you want to go. Like, they have their photo on the door, allegedly.
I don't
for this
remember
movie,
that part.
And you walk in, and then pop, there she is in a wig, probably because they're all in wigs.
I remember she was sitting on a stool, and the window goes up, and she came up to the window, and I go, I don't know what to do here. I
bet it's all
bugged out, and I left.
Greasy in there, and
But it was sad.
The one I went to was Circular in Amsterdam. Tina and I went in, and it was like a mattress and a girl just fondling herself spinning. And there were booths all the way around. So, like, when the window dropped, there's someone across from you. So now you can not only you're watching the person, but you can see the people across from you as well. And I was like, this sucks.
that's like a strip club then.
Yeah, kind of, but it was like way more graphic. But
Yeah.
it was kind of
it was very.
it was like a black
shady.
mat. It was Amsterdam. What are you going to do?
She was
It
sitting on
fun.
a stool, and I remember the window going up. She got up and came to like my little window.
Weird, man.
She cleaned it.
It was no,
She had
you
a
could
little squeegee.
no.
Man, if I was on the other side, I don't think I'd want to see
It was not
you.
a squid. There was once the window opened, you could
Open
put your
air.
hands through. Yeah.
What made me think about
man.
that?
If you were one of the performers, wouldn't you want to not see him? I would not.
No,
wanna
see,
see
I
that.
would, because this is the whole creepy factor of the movie. Maxine, the serial killer's watching her. She has no idea she's being watched by that guy.
Well, no, yeah, I'm not
Well,
saying that.
OnlyFans is the modern day peep show.
That's what I mean.
I'm saying, like, if I were a performer in that scenario in the window, I would want to know when the window goes up, but I wouldn't want to see who's on
the other side.
Yeah.
That, I feel like that's my problem with OnlyFans. Not my problem, but I guess young men of this audience slide into my DMs and are like, "Hey, you got an OnlyFans?" And no, I do not. But the reason I don't, aside from being married and not wanting to do that, is because I don't like the idea that you don't know who's watching your stuff.
Well, maybe that makes it better.
Like, at least at the strip club, if I were to go work on the east side, I would know who's all
and that
in my
could make
face.
it better for some people.
How is that different in any way than what you're doing at this moment?
It's very strange. People are watching us on YouTube, and there's 781 people watching right now.
Yeah, what do you want me to take off? Put it in
And there's
the
only
chat.
so many people
And a few
in
hundred
the
thousand.
chat that
I listen to what you say today.
right.
So, like, how is that any
I
different?
guess
You
I'm
don't know who
only
they are.
exposed through my mental state and not like my body's exposed. Like that's
Oh, okay.
But maybe to some women that makes it better, or there's a lot of guys on OnlyFans.
Sure.
To not know.
The fact that you don't have there's no personal element to it.
Yeah,
You don't see the faces
it's a weird
You
dynamic.
can also block people. You have the freedom to do that
on OnlyFans.
Yeah, if somebody's like being weird or creepy or making you uncomfortable, you can just block them and be done with it.
So
Is there like
this
a
this
message
chick,
board or
Sophie
something?
Rain, 20 years old, $43.5 million. There's another last month. Some other OnlyFans model, Karina Kampf. She announced she'd be retiring from OnlyFans after she earned $67 million.
Holy cow,
Golly.
dude.
Why is she retiring?
Remember the Cash Me Outside girl?
Yeah, I know
She
was
made
setting a record.
$71 million.
Yeah, just having
Jeez.
health problems.
What is going on?
Having health problems.
Yeah, I believe
got
she
cancer.
Cancer.
Get out of here. I didn't know that. Oh, wait. You talked about that last week.
Yeah, we talked about it last week.
That's right.
That's insane because that's like, and I looked up the Sophie Rain girls OnlyFans. I didn't subscribe, obviously, but usually there's like a description of what you'll see on my channel.
Yeah.
Some are more detailed than others. Hers just says, "See my naughty side. Never expected to do this, but screw it. Full sending it off the bat. I may be a virgin, but I'm not as innocent as you might think. Fully nude content available." So I'm assuming it's just nudes and
It's just
probably maybe
nudes.
personal. She might be doing personal like feet videos and stuff.
Whoa.
When I
That's
put
where the real money's at. Apparently, that's
When
what
Feet videos?
all my friends.
when I
that are-
put in the name, the word leak was in like every other thing.
Gross.
So I'm not sure.
you can find it other places if you want to.
I'm just saying, no, I'm not.
She needs a plumber.
no,
She
I'm
does.
saying
That's
that
not good.
I don't think her bio is.
It is Sophie Rain. So
Oh yeah,
Right.
maybe that's the
I'm saying,
point.
I don't think her bio is factual.
That she's a virgin?
What makes
Correct.
you think that?
Was she doing, like sex stuff? Like sex
That's
on
what
there?
this. That's what this thing says, but I have no idea.
Maybe that's just
possible.
clickbait.
Oh yeah, maybe. I don't know. Every other article says something like
The thing I
Your
find
computer has a
really
virus.
interesting about this, though, is that you're going to have a certain subsect of our society are going to be 22 years old, under the age of 25, let's just say, and have generational wealth. Never have to work again.
No.
If they invest wisely and don't. They have, if
Get
you
an accountant.
if you make $70 million and you take a chunk of that and put it in something safe where you just live off the interest, you could live really well for the rest of your life.
Yes.
And never have to work, never have to join the workforce.
No, never.
Yeah.
This chick is 20.
That's an interesting thing.
It's
That
amazing.
Yeah, this is the 1% of the 1%
it is.
on OnlyFans.
Sure. That's like anything.
Somehow this chick hit. Somehow she got she got pushed to the front. She's a nice looking girl.
Yeah, she's super cute.
$70 million. Holy.
It's a bit, the Cash Me Outside girl, 70,
Pay
all off horny dudes.
yo taxes.
Pay your taxes.
Pay your taxes. I just read something about the old redheaded boy from Harry Potter lost some case about his tax evasion. He got to pay some $2 million in back taxes or something.
Working too hard.
Did you see that? Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that.
What's it? Rupert
Grint?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I guess he had some sort of tax thing or something, and he lost the case, the defense case with it. And
Oh,
it
now
was
he's
like
gotta pay $2 million.
point something million.
Yeah, it'd be all right. Just sell your feet pics on OnlyFans.
Again, pay your taxes. That's all I'm saying.
Harry Potter feet.
All these
I'm sure there's a market.
20-year-olds coming into $60 million. Just make sure somebody
Yeah.
is
Get a good accountant, man.
looking out.
Okay, I'll ask you this question. And I have the data to back this up. Are relationships formed through dating apps as fulfilling as those initiated in person? So if you met your significant other through a dating app, is your relationship as strong, as fulfilling as somebody who met would you even call it traditional now?
Old-fashioned.
The
way.
old-fashioned way of just, going out, picking up somebody at a bar, meeting through friends.
In this day and age, I'm sure it's all the same. Because our kids, young people are coming up, they're talking on the phone via text, via essentially an app. Whether it's a messenger app or a Snapchat or whatever the heck it is, it's all the same to them. That's how they
communicate.
Yeah, and have communicated since they got a device in their hand.
I would say that the apps, one thing that's interesting about communicating online first is you do get to know somebody a little bit faster. There's no kind of awkward interaction in person, like the interpersonal communication being out of it and it's solely online. Maybe you are braver to ask a question or two that you wouldn't have the balls to ask in person.
So you're saying maybe a little more fulfilling? A little more stronger?
I'm kind of leaning that way. Yeah, because you're in the brain only. You're not physically aware yet.
Listen, in today's, digital age, more and more people are finding love through the dating apps. I don't know which ones, you would use. Your Plenty of Fishes, your Tinders, your Grinders, I don't know. What once seemed like a very unconventional way to meet people is now a common path to relationships. Do you remember if in 2003 you found out that somebody got together through a dating app, you'd go, oh, two nerds got together.
Yeah.
Right? It was weird.
Yeah, it was a little weirder.
Now it's common to have I have numerous friends that have been married now for years, and they met that way.
Yeah, I have some very dear friends who met, through dating apps that are
they're
very
nerds.
strong. Yeah, they're nerds, but
Being one that's never done it, I wonder what the curve is as far as let's say you spend a few months or at least a few weeks, like over a month, getting to know somebody via an app, via texting and online. Well, when you get together, how long does it take to like get used to just being in each other's presence? And I don't mean being in each other's
Be
presence.
physically,
I mean like,
physically next to that person.
right. Because now silence is actual silence. You know what I'm saying? Like, but before your entire relationship was based on you hunched over looking at the phone like this.
Yeah, dopamine.
And yeah, right. And or like there was awkward time in between it that made sense as far as like the space goes when you're texting. But now when you're in person, every second is with the other person.
Right.
So what's the silence feel like? I wonder how that adjustment period feels.
Well, a recent study published shows that romantic relationships that began with a dating app no different in quality from those formed in person. No different. And these results, challenge the persistent societal belief that relationships initiated through apps are inherently less genuine or less meaningful.
That was fast.
In the last 10 years, it's been 10 years. In the last 10 years, maybe, dating apps have become increasingly popular, earning, a lot of money for these companies that own these things. But they emerge as one of the most common ways people are connecting with, potential mates. However, despite the rise, relationships that began online often, even still a little bit, face skepticism. People suggest that these relationships may place too much emphasis on physical attraction rather than emotional connections, because what you're seeing first is the thing that's causing you to swipe right is a picture of them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the physical.
Yeah, it's like catalog.
You start off on the physical side of things. Do I have a connection with this person just based on physical?
Well, it's a superficial thing.
Sure.
Like I remember back in the 90s whenever the internet was new and we would go on these chat rooms and you wouldn't be able to see anything because like uploading a profile picture was not a thing yet. This was like at the very beginning. And my friends and I, that would be like our pastime at slumber parties is like interacting with people. We hope we're our own age. They probably weren't. And you would become bonded or have like friends with these strangers. Nothing creepy ever happened. Like got to know some really cool people and like still stay in touch with like one of them like to this day. Never met him before. So it's like, I don't know. That was not a superficial thing. It wasn't about looks or physicality at all. It was about like personality and how vulnerable you could be and I don't know, those types of things. And all the cool pictures that I would get sent.
Yeah. From a 50-year-old guy in Long Island posing as a 12-year-old girl.
Yeah, people are also affected by dishonesty in online profiles. That's another thing that maybe some of these relationships that start through a dating app you'll begin with. But despite all that, researchers found that there was no significant differences in the quality of romantic relationships based on whether they began online or in person.
Does Amazon own a dating app yet? I feel like
Bezos?
Yeah, I feel like healthcare and dating apps are the
Sure
next
they
thing
do.
that Amazon's after. I mean, because if they could control that, if they could control love and healthcare,
I often wonder.
which they will.
It looks like Tinder back in 2015, maybe.
Tinder?
Yeah.
Is owned by
They're all
Amazon?
owned by like
CNN
one group
business.
now, aren't they?
They'll drop a person off at your house with a drone.
Well, no, you get connected, through your Amazon Prime purchases.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Like they're gonna use all that data for healthcare and for dating eventually. There's so much money to be made in connecting like-minded consumers, and everything about them, and then you're going to deliver their medicine and provide health insurance and all that stuff. Amazon, it's just a matter of time.
I think the part you just read before, where I think you said something about like dishonesty or not being real.
Relationships put too much emphasis on physical attraction or, affected by dishonesty in online profiles.
I think so, but I think everything else caught up with dating. Everything's fake. And I wonder if that helped. We're like, Instagram's fake. Twitter's fake. Facebook's fake. It's all fake. Everyone is just putting out the version of themselves that you want them to see.
It was fake
across
back then, too.
But they didn't exist in 2008, that's when Twitter came out. There was people like meeting on Plenty of Fish. I think that's why it was weirder then and hard. I think now we've all just accepted that everybody's kind of full of it. But to some degree, so it's like we're gonna have to sort through that no matter where you meet someone.
We had to
now.
sort through that anyway.
That's what I mean.
Like when we're like, dudes never lied. at a bar saying they, where they really work at McDonald's. They said they're, I work at a hedge fund.
Yeah.
Dude, you work at McDonald's, man.
Bro, we're not. You're wearing your shirt.
Okay, I'm like weirded out. There is an Amazon dating site, AmazonDating.co, and there's all these people listed with their like with 1 hour delivery and Prime and reviews and I mean
What?
It says meet today, Catherine, 35, $300. She can be delivered. Her love language is words of affirmation. Upfront
Where
about
is
her
this?
dad
Where does she
issues.
live?
I don't know.
To pair.
This is bizarre,
like a
strange,
goof
dude. I don't
site.
know what this is, but Amazon dating.
That sounds like Amazon sex work.
Yeah, you
this
found
is
a
a
sex
spoof.
work site.
I'm pretty sure it's a spoof.
Or it's a spoof. What's
That's ridiculous.
.co?
Yeah, what's .co? I don't know.
Company.
Corrections.
Then we got a 78-year-old woman
episode.
on here. This is pretty
It's
sweet.
just a company thing, I think.
I just, the internet is. I'm quickly losing my faith in humanity, but the internet is dumb. The mob is dumb. Everything is like 8-second sound bites, and I got to give you my opinion. I'll do no further research. I'll give you my opinion. I mean, so I would think the same thing about online dating. It's just like, what? You give me your elevator pitch of you in 8 seconds, and I literally am giving you the Roman Emperor thumbs up, thumbs down, swipe right, swipe left. You are good enough or you're not good enough. And it's like, it takes all of the rejection out. We've talked about this before. Like
That's the one thing it does take away because we were still doing the same thing at bars. You're walking up to a girl that you thought looked good.
Or not.
or she
Or not.
You know what I mean? Or you're seeing somebody coming over and you know what they're doing and you just boop, gotta go to the bathroom, see you later. I mean, it's all the same. It's all the same. We always trick ourselves. We're so stupid. We think everything that's new is new. Oh, it's new. It's a new way of doing things, and then it just equalizes.
The new thing about it, though, is Rafe is right. If you're rejected, it's not being done to your face.
Yeah, you only see people that match with you, so you're not learning to handle. I think there's a downside to that.
100%.
Like you're not learning to handle being told no.
I don't know.
Or having to.
I feel like a lot of people that get on these things that don't get responses or whatever. It's the same feeling. They're still getting rejected.
They're still getting rejected, but it's not instant.
It's not as direct or instant, maybe.
It's not in front of people.
Yeah, there's some different variations, but all the variables are the same.
The instant rejection.
Everything's always the same. We're living the same lives that they were 2,000 years ago.
No, it's a little different because instant rejection in front of people at a bar, somebody to your face telling you no,
and all your buddies
is
laughing.
different than not getting a message.
And they know that you know. Like on the apps, you might swipe right on someone and they don't swipe on you. They'll never know you swiped on them unless they, you know what I mean? Like they'll never know that you liked them and they didn't like you. When in person, that transaction happens where you're like, I'm into you. And they're like, I do not see you that way at all. Please go away.
Yeah, and
that's a different kind of sting. Yeah. That is a different kind of rejection that I feel like you have to like put it in your gut and be like, all right.
Let me ask you a question, Moon. Have you ever been rejected, like to your face?
Sure.
Like, so you walk up to a woman who you think you got an eye on, and she says no.
I'm sure. I mean, I don't have it in my memory right now, but I'm sure that happened. Sure. I mean, yeah. Right? I mean, I would assume. I would assume.
Did it?
I don't.
It happens so infrequently that you don't have it burned into your memory.
I mean,
that's good on you, brother.
I don't
Congrats,
know, man.
dude.
Doing that and getting rejected, it sits with you.
Oh, yeah.
I got a couple burned right here in
Me
the
too.
frontal lobe that I'll never forget.
8th grade, dude. I was moved to a new town, Columbia, Illinois. Had a crush on 3 different guys, rejected each time. Hilarious.
Oh yeah, a couple times.
Felt like a total tool bag.
A couple times, in school, I write a note, saying, "I like me, I like you. Do you like me back? Check yes."
Oh yeah, you talking about elementary school?
Well,
oh yeah,
no.
Every girl I knew in elementary school. Almost every girl in high school until sophomore year. I met somebody at church.
I don't think that counts. I'm talking you're out. Mm-hmm. You're of age. You're at a bar. It's you're out for the night. That's never happened to you?
No, I've never been single, really. Like, I've always, I don't know, I've always dated friends. So I never, had, my single 20s and gone out and, dated and slept around. I never did that.
Man,
hey, I think, my girl, they're going to go See if I can work my magic.
I know there's a couple.
Getting shot down, man. It ain't a good feeling.
The girls in high school were the most vicious ones of all. I mean, I was made fun of by probably the majority of the school, but the girls were the ones that really could hurt you. I mean, really vicious stuff. And you're just like, God, I'm just a nerd. I'm just trying to have a crush on you.
Girl straight up just tell me I was too poor to my face in front of people.
Yeah,
and I'm like, I know.
That was all in
Out
high
of the
school.
school setting.
Think I didn't know that?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Out of the school setting, I was already a dad.
You're walking up to a girl, a stranger, not somebody you went to school with, because
Yeah, I didn't have the same
at school,
scenarios
at least
you guys did.
you have something in common. Like you go to the same school.
Yeah, I didn't have the same scenarios you guys did.
Or you get a dossier on whoever you're going to ask out in school.
Maybe that's
dad.
insecurity. Like, I mean, I really did. All of the guys that I dated, I mean, even Tim, even my husband, like, I knew him a long time. Like, so whenever I was single, I was like, I'm kind of into this guy. Like, I knew him. So, yeah, I never, like, went out and about and just, like, got crazy. I don't know. So I'll never know.
Well, you didn't miss anything. It's brutal out there.
Yeah, you missed something. It was brutality.
Yeah.
Well, good.
Scott, have you ever walked up to a girl and she said no?
Oh, yeah. Plenty of times.
Sucks.
Yeah, but it's just kind of funny. You're just like, well, you know.
At the time, no. It's a real shot at the self-esteem.
Well, usually it's a complete stranger, so you just go up, and then you're like, I don't, if it doesn't happen, you're just like, that was funny.
Did
and
you?
It's kind of a pretty healthy way to see it. I liked watching him because I was always,
Wingman.
Yeah, I was always hitched up, so I would just watch Scott do his Scott things, and it was always entertaining because he did have a good, healthy attitude towards it.
Thank you.
Didn't you do a whole promotion on this show to get you a girlfriend one time?
Yeah.
And how did that go?
He went on multiple dates.
Yeah,
It was
very
great.
successful.
Is that how you found Al?
No.
Thank God.
They'd known each other for years.
Yeah. I followed her
Rafe
OF.
knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, dude. Nothing's worse than being in the bar. I'll tell you a situation that'll really chip away at your self-esteem is when you're like, I haven't gotten. You don't always need a home run. Sometimes you just need a single to get your confidence. You know what I mean? Like you just need to slap one out in the right
something.
field and be like, all right, I got on base. I still
seeing
can
eye
play
single.
baseball. And you go for the single, and the single says no.
I may even lay down a bunt. I don't know.
Yeah, but you go to the bar and you talk to the girl that you think is like, okay, this is highly achievable, highly attainable. This person is probably going to even maybe appreciate that I'm hitting on them, and they're just like, ew, no. And you're like, damn.
Yeah, I was
I just got
rejected.
sent down to Memphis.
Yeah, AAA. Here we come.
I was rejected in a scenario where I wasn't even looking at this person. I was not after anything. And in Alaska, doing a show, I was just sitting there, we were just all hanging out, and this gal told me that I have an awful face. And that stuck with me. So, yeah, I guess.
How old were you?
This is like 2012.
Oh, nice.
So,
I mean, if you build up the
She said, "You
confidence
have
to
an
walk up
awful
to
face."
somebody,
And I went, oh my God.
it's the whole building up the confidence to walk up to a total stranger,
Right.
and just lay it all out there. Like,
Granted, I had a
I'm
broken
vulnerable.
nose.
So
Here I am.
sweet.
I had a broken nose, but this gal said I had an awful face.
Still,
And then went and slept with one of our crew members.
Oh, well.
damn, really stuck it to you.
No. Nobody was
God.
after her. That was the thing. It was like nobody was after this gal. It was bizarre. It was a bizarre scenario, but it stuck with me. So yeah, awful face.
he had a broken nose. Why'd you have to throw that? It would have been a cool story if you didn't say you had a broken
Your
nose.
nose was broke?
His nose
Did
was
have
broken.
a broken nose, but like,
Did you have a bandage on your nose?
Was it all
yeah, probably.
like blue?
I think I was a disaster. Yes, but
It
like,
was a nice story until you said that.
But why did she have to say that?
Because people
She's
suck.
flirting, probably.
Why did somebody have to come
not
up to?
flirting. Yeah,
'cause
Why
she
did somebody
likes
have to come
you.
up to my stand-up thing when I did it at Helium and say they came 2 hours to watch me fail? I don't know. People are rotten.
Yeah, and you talked about
that.
that story.
Different context.
Yeah, you're right. But I wasn't even talking to this gal. She just came up to me and said, "You have an
Because
awful
people
face."
suck.
That was the
Face is
the
awful.
sentence. That was the conversation.
suck.
It's the worst. It really stuck with me, guys.
At least she
I
gave
hope
you a
everything's
reason.
all right.
It
She
does.
didn't
It
give me a
sucks,
reason.
man. I'm not
Your
taking
nose
anything away
healed. It
from
looks fine.
Well, no, I mean, at least it was that.
I'm
and you don't have
hoping.
to contemplate like what else it could be. Because for
Exactly.
real,
If he
eighth
could have
grade-
stopped, he could have stopped at the I had a broken nose.
But that's what I've tried to tell myself. Maybe it was the broken nose. But she never told me it was the broken nose.
It was
She
the
just
broken
out of
nose.
nowhere, in the middle of a conversation with someone else, turned to me, looked at my face, and said, "You have an awful face."
Join
That
the
was-
club.
That was the sentence. What am I supposed to do with that?
You know, now that you're
I'm
talking,
sorry you
I
got
see
hurt.
what
I'm sorry they
she's-
hurt you so badly up there and
Buried
We
deep
now know who
inside
lives
you.
here.
Near
You learn to
15
write
years ago.
jokes.
You have an awful face.
I actually thank her. You know, I mean, a good record probably came out of that. You know, what year was this?
I don't know.
When did
I
that
wa-
last vinyl come out
When
for
the
Greek
last
Fire?
one was in
Lost
in
came out
Alaska.
after that.
Yeah, I was in the middle of doing Greek Fire.
It does
Festival.
hurt a little extra in Alaska. I'm going to give you that. For
Yeah,
sure.
because are
you're
you-
like,
are you
the
out of
dating
your
pool
mind?
here has to be tiny.
Yeah, like, dude, we're a rock band. We're badass. We just got off stage. You have an awful face.
There's 3 people in this bar, you, me, and a lion seal sitting in the corner.
Yeah, people paid me to see me tonight.
Lions
And then you
House
hit
still
me
don't
with
feel
that.
bad for you.
You don't feel bad for me?
No.
Go to Alaska. I think it would change what
I'm
you're
not
feeling.
going to Alaska. There's no reason for me to go up there. Anyway, and finally, before we hit the break and go to the sex toy of the week, it is engagement season.
I know.
And a lot of people propose around the holidays. And Christmas proposal ideas are trending on Google right now. Christmas proposal ideas. So people are writing into Google asking for help. In fact, Google released a bunch of different proposal stats. And the top questions we're all asking are pretty stupid. Number 1, if you type into Google how to propose, I don't know what you're getting. It's probably some pretty cookie cutter advice. But what a lucky person you're going to marry.
Yeah,
Ugh.
I wonder.
What need to propose on? What's the answer?
Whatever.
Whichever one
comfortable
doesn't hurt. Yeah.
I would say
For me, my right.
I'd say your right, your left, not your weenie.
People are typing into Google, what knee do you propose on?
Your left.
The
really?
left is down.
I would be on the right. My left knee hurts.
Yeah, my left knee hurts.
It doesn't really matter,
It does because you're presenting it to her
but
left hand.
traditionally,
Yeah, you're
your
right.
left knee.
Your left.
Because the ring goes on their left hand.
Well, no, but if you
Right knee up.
and so
Yeah,
I see
one
what
knee.
you're saying,
Her
Their
left,
left
hand will be
hand.
facing the ring
and
box.
can rest on the knee. Actually,
What, the ring box or the hand?
the hand.
What? How short
You-
is this person,
you
or
could
how
have
long?
your
How long are your
elbow-
legs?
Yeah.
Hold up.
Do the math. What?
You're down.
Are you asking Peter Dinklage to
Look
marry
where
you?
your knee is.
Right. Well,
It's-
I'm just small. But your hand. I have my elbow
I'm a
on my
lefty.
knee,
Yeah.
and then
Yes, 1,000 times yes. And then you
man.
put it
yeah,
on the left hand.
on the left hand. Okay.
Traditionally, the left knee down. People are Googling what to say when proposing.
Sup, playa?
You hot girl.
Something genuine and heartfelt.
Let me
And-
wife you up.
And the will you marry me part is kind of important.
My cousin got engaged on Thanksgiving in front of the whole family.
Way
Hey,
to
that's
take-
cute.
I
Way to
wasn't
take
there.
attention away from the turkey.
No, I was just going to tell you, man. I got 2 weddings coming up. 2 winter weddings. One in like a week, I think. A week or 2. Anyways, the worst place to do it is at a wedding.
Oh, that's a faux pas. That is
That
a
is-
faux pas. That
yeah.
is.
And we all know that it has happened in our
Well, I
circle.
know somebody that did that. Yes,
That's what I'm saying. And don't. It's
that's a very bad thing to
word
do.
to the wise. Young people that don't know the rules or don't think that one through, please don't do that move.
Don't
Unless
even
you're trying
ask,
to swoop up on the bride or the groom or whomever.
and don't
Right,
ask
right,
to do
right.
it either.
Although I would like to see it happen.
Right? The graduate. Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to see one of these disasters happen
And
in
go,
real
ooh,
life.
ooh.
Got to fill this glass up.
Yeah, definitely don't do that. When to propose? That's a question everybody's asking. It's not clear if that means time of day or, at what point of a relationship, what length a relationship. But should I propose before or after dinner is a popular search on Google.
I don't know. You want to talk about it? You want to eat? Because if you propose before dinner, the whole dinner is going to be about what just happened. I suggest after dinner so you can enjoy the meal, you can digest.
I suggest a proposal as dessert.
Yeah.
If you have so many questions about how to propose, I don't think you're ready for marriage. Too many big things coming around the corner. You need to slow down, pump the brakes.
You think so? I don't know. Maybe just somebody wants some,
Validation.
maybe not advice, but yeah, validation. Like I'm going to do it
Yeah, but
this way at this time
I think you need to find
after dinner.
I think you need to find a little bit more in your own being in your own soul, in your own substance, if you will, to like conjure something from you.
Can I say this as well as being on the receiving end of a proposal? She's going to not really hear what you're saying. Like Tim, when he proposed to me, he had planned this whole thing out, and it was great. We did a bike
you did
ride
it in the park. And
yeah, Forest Park. He had photographer all
Nice,
set up,
yes.
all this stuff. I do not remember
Good for Tim.
what he said to me because I was in overdrive. You were jumping out of a plane at that point.
Yeah,
So-
once you realize what's happening.
Once you realize what's happening. So make that simple. Or if you have this long, drawn-out speech you're giving and you're worried about
Not gonna
that,
matter.
it's going to be flying. It's like Star Wars at the beginning. Like you're just flying through space, not realizing what they're saying, unfortunately.
Well, and the last big thing people are Googling is, why won't my long-term boyfriend propose to me?
I actually hear that music right now. Like it's like when he hits his knee. Wait, right here he goes. Here he goes. Like you're just walking to the park, and then all of a sudden he turns and goes on the knee.
Yes! This is it! Oh my God, I'm going.
This is it.
Oh my God,
This is it. I don't know what's happening, but this is...
He starts to speed.
And I've just blacked out. All I'm seeing is stars.
His entire proposal is actually running in
The
front of her
scroll.
face.
Yeah, it's just a scroll.
Yeah, it's just-
But it's to the
Nobody
point where
reads
it's so
that.
far you can't read it. Your mind's trying
Nobody
to keep up.
reads
And you're
that.
like, wow, what's it saying in the small letters?
Oh, yeah.
In a park on Earth in 2014, a man got down on one knee. The Galactic Empire is in trouble.
Yeah, the final question, by the way, is why won't my long-term boyfriend propose to me? And somebody put that into ChatGPT. Possible reasons include fear of commitment, financial concerns, different priorities. He doesn't think the timing is right. He's not sure you'll say yes, or he's just not that into you.
All valid things.
All valid things. So have fun out there, guys.
Yeah,
Just
man.
Kurt Russell and
Perhaps it
Goldie
is
Hawn
because
it.
you Google things like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, perhaps it's because if you're asking me, you've probably brought it up 12 times with him.
What's Kurt Russell? Does not get married?
Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn have not been married this entire time.
Really?
And they're never going to get married.
Gang, gang.
And to me, I was telling Tim this the other day, I'm like, I think I like that. I like how that is because they make a conscious choice every day to be together. And they can go at
To
any time.
not get married.
Yeah, they've both
So
been married
Tim
before.
is asking you for a divorce.
No, neither one of us are asking for a divorce, but I'm just saying what a beautiful thing. Even though that's what marriage is too, it's just a little bit more serious
And
seeming.
they listen, they made it work.
Yeah,
I wonder what her searches are like.
I know.
Maybe you should put
How do I get Kurt Russell to propose to her? It's very specific.
ChatGPT.
Will Kurt ever?
It's financial
propose?
reasons. All right, listen, we'll take a break and we'll put a capper on 6 some fun facts with the sex toy of the week. Holiday related, for sure.
Cyber Monday.
Cyber Monday related.
Got you a deal. Something fun for everybody.
And you know what? This is something that maybe some of us will actually go today and purchase.
Some of us may be getting it in this room for Christmas from me.
Oh. Sebastian Maniscalco on today with us. Tomorrow, Clownvis joins us. Clownvis will be at Punk Rock Christmas
That's right.
on Saturday over at the pageant.
I saw him walking around my neighborhood last night around 3 in the morning.
Clownvis at night too would be kind of scary.
Referring back to an old conversation. Weird things you see at night that would be okay during the day.
That's my favorite.
Clownvis?
That's my favorite time to see Clownvis is in the evening.
At night. I hate seeing Clownvis during the day.
What? No, you
Just
don't.
kidding. He's coming in tomorrow morning.
All hours.
I said it's a two-way street. There's some stuff at night that's cool to see that's weird to see during the day. There's got to be, right? There's got to be a yin to the yang.
A Clown Elvis?
Clown Elvis is probably way more disturbing at noon
than at night. Yes, you're right.
I would imagine.
Benji Molina stopping by on Wednesday. Our buddy Benji.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's got his holiday toy drive going on. We'll get all the details on that. He's a great guy. One of the best smelling guests we've ever had.
Truly. The
Truly.
best.
He's
I
like,
always just
doing
he
that
comes
everywhere.
in. Finally, something that smells good in the studio.
Right, I get it. We are 4 stinky dudes. I understand. No, yes, you too, Rafe.
Well, you guys shamed Rafe out of wearing his cologne that was spectacular.
I don't stink. Even without the cologne, I don't stink.
All right, let's put a capper on 6 time fun facts. Rafe, what do we got this week?
Got a little something for Cyber Monday, something for everybody, for the whole family, maybe.
Nope, not the whole family.
Well, I've seen some stuff on Pornhub that I think...
Not the whole family.
All right, well, maybe step family. The 12 Sex Games of Christmas.
12 Sex Games of Christmas.
On sale Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale, $13.99 on Amazon.com and AdamandEve.com with 3.6 out of 5 stars collectively. 12 cozy couple games to make your holidays even sexier. Share special moments together this winter, just the two of you, with dozens of humorous and sexy Yuletide-themed games. Sex up your holidays and have a little fun, too, with these 12 games.
So it's 12 games in one set?
One set.
Whoa.
And I'm going to go through the list of what the games are.
Okay.
A short description. The 3 wise sex positions, a dreidel, cards, and spinner game.
Nice. Dreidel.
Oh, Santa Baby, a foreplay dice game. I'll be laid for Christmas. A sexy spinner game. Joy to the woman, an oral fun game for her. That's nice. The Little Hummer Boy.
Oh. Wow.
An oral fun game for him. A Lay in the Manger. A bedroom sex game. Hark, the horny couple sings.
Hark, the horny couple sings.
Fa la 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 la, yes, daddy. A game of romance and sensual rewards. Oh, come, all ye faithful.
Wow.
They didn't change that one at all. A game of foreplay and sex play. Grandma got plowed by a horn dog. Yes, you read that right. Grandma got plowed by a horn dog. A kinky card game. Please do go down for Christmas. A game of personal trivia. It's beginning to look a lot like foreplay.
It's beginning to look
a lot like foreplay. Everywhere you go. Another sexy spinner game. And finally, Rudolph the Romantic Sex Slave.
Rudolph the Romantic Sex Slave.
Had a very
Shiny nose.
Nope, we don't need to continue that.
And if you ever saw it, he'd be sucking on your toes like a pervert. Okay. Everything you need comes inside a durable, easy-to-stow-away box. Spinner, 2 dice, 1 red chip, but dreidel, 12 game cards, and full instructions. Whether you're giving or getting, the 12 sex games of Christmas makes a great gift. Quick reviews, 2 of them. 1, don't want to have to use my readers, is all it says. Pros, really fun. Cons, some printed pics are too small to see on the spinner. Tina. All right. Could be my Tina.
Yeah, don't want to put the spectacles on.
Yeah, don't want to then have to use their glasses to play. Takes some fun out of it. And finally, fun ideas, 4 out of 5 stars. Definitely better than most games, as this one gives you more specific ideas of what to do. I found that most games are pretty generic and don't push the envelope at all. My only complaint about this game are some of the positions are pretty much the same on each card, with just a woman's leg being slightly moved. So hard to get excited for something different when it's all the same, but like, hey, just put your knee slightly over here. But it does mix up plenty of things where this is a minor issue. Random Dude.
Oh, that's
4
nice.
out of 5 stars. So there you go. 12 sex games at Christmas. Good stocking stuffer.
Cute. So cute.
That is cute.
Not for the whole family, though.
No.
Step family.
No,
Step
12 sex games of Christmas. The sex toy of the week. Thank you, Rafe. Appreciate that. All right, quick break. We'll come back. Moon's got some of your emails. Ooh, man, I do want to tell a story of the guy on the roller coaster. You hear about this story out in Arizona?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, dude, wild.
Worst teaser video of all time, too. Did you see it?
Yeah.
The worst.
Is it a happy
I
one?
know. I know that's a happy ending, but
Yeah.
interesting story. And what would you do? You know, like one of those kind of things. Roller coasters, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, as a kid, I loved them. I mean, I don't like the ones that rally around too much now. Like, what's that one at Six Flags?
The Boss.
The Boss, yeah.
I'll put it on you.
Yeah. I like a good, smooth roller coaster, though. Like
Yeah.
Mr. Freeze, great. It's a great roller coaster. Batman, the Batman roller coaster.
Okay.
Wonderful.
They're all great.
So there's a story coming out of Arizona where a guy climbed out of a moving roller coaster after a safety bar became unlatched.
Climbed out, I mean, just jumped right out of the thing.
Jumped out of the car before it did the big drop.
Oh, my goodness.
And we're not just before, but like the moment this thing was going over.
So he was celebrating his niece's birthday at a place called Castles and Coasters in Phoenix. This is last Sunday. He was on a ride called the Desert Storm. It's a double looping roller coaster when the lap bar became unlatched as it was doing the first incline up.
The clicky?
Up the click. Yep. And listen to this. Here he is talking about it.
Honestly, that might have been a good move on his part.
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably the best move on his part.
Yeah.
Here he is.
It was just adrenaline, and I didn't want to die that day. I heard a click noise that was different from the chain taking us up the hill.
So he's going up the hill, the click, 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 click. We've all heard it.
Oh, yeah.
And he said he heard a different click.
Man.
Oh, my Lord.
Click.
Where'd that come from?
The hill. And I checked my lap bar, and it released. It could have been one of the 11-year-olds. Could have been somebody older, not as agile, right?
All right, now let's not get crazy, man. He's giving himself a lot of credit.
Well, no, he's saying that it could have been somebody else in that seat.
Yeah.
Not with the ability to jump out of the moving car.
To take one step out of a car.
Well, he did it. He did it at the very top, as the thing. I mean, his second leg.
Timing.
And here's why it's the worst video ever, because his second.
Video.
Oh yeah, there's a video.
No, there's a video of it.
His second leg is coming out as this thing is like it's already over the hump and it's about to just go, and the video stops.
Yeah.
Like whoever was filming
That's a bummer.
decided, I better stop this. Like right then, it's the moment.
Probably a paywall.
Maybe. He said the operator didn't notice what happened until he was on the ground. So he got out of the coaster on the catwalk still before the thing went over the cliff.
He was able to walk down himself?
There's stairs.
They didn't have to come get him?
No, there are stairs there. I mean, it's like usually the click, click, click part, there's usually a catwalk on either side.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you notice it looks like he's the only one on the ride.
That's kind of a baller move, though, to come walking back down the ramp.
Like, hey,
bud, we need to talk.
It does. It look like he's the only one on the ride. Mm-hmm. Well, he's the only one that's like, moving and standing up.
He said, he said the operator didn't notice until he was on the ground. He said she should have been watching the car, and when she saw me climbing out, she should have been able to hit an emergency release. Should have been able to do something.
She releases all the lap bars.
I don't know what she's going to do.
do.
But the man says he recalled hearing the lap bar latch into place when the ride started, but said the operator didn't physically check. Like, normally when you go on one of those coasters, don't they usually come by and just
Tug on it.
tug on them?
Yeah.
He said that didn't happen.
What? That's hard to believe.
I'm assuming that there's a lawsuit on the way. I'm sure he's being very careful as to what
I'd
he
say.
says. I'm sure a lawsuit is pending. But, I mean,
and
that happens to you. You jumping out, I guess so.
I wouldn't even. I would have tried probably to pull the bar back
Maybe
down.
I would try to hold on. I don't know if I would have thought of getting out.
Yeah, me either.
If it's a loop, if it's an upside down loop, I can see holding on like an old wooden coaster that doesn't do the loops, but just kind of has like the sharp. Maybe you're pulling a ton of G's and you can lock on and somehow stay in.
I think the loops you'd want, because the centrifugal force would keep you in the seat.
Upside down?
It goes so quick, I think the centrifugal force would keep you in the seat. What you don't want is the ones with the big dips, because that'll lift you up.
You get both, though, in those, right?
You're dead.
Ooh, man.
To go into the loop, one must dip.
You must dip.
When I dip, you dip.
You dip. You put your hand upon my hip.
And when I dip.
You dip.
We
dip.
Just so you know, Castles and Coasters is not commented on the story yet.
Of course not.
We got time for like one or two emails. Moon, if you would, RIzzuto1057thepoint.com, or send your instant feedback through the 1057 The Point mobile app.
Emails are brought to you by Kloss Furniture. Lowest prices guaranteed. We have something for everybody. Let's start with entertainment reviews. This just in. Learn.
What?
My wife made me finally watch The Family Stone. I feel like I watched a movie with a plot of a porno without the porn. What in the world? I asked my wife if this was her way of telling me that she wanted to swing. Well, now I'm in the doghouse. Thanks a lot, Lauren. 3 out of 5 stars for the show and 1 star for this crap movie. Love you all. Sent from the doghouse.
Listen, when you back out of the Family Stone and you realize what you just watched, yes, there's some problematic things like the brother-sister swap. Sarah Jessica Parker and Dermot Mulroney are dating, and he's going to propose with the mother's ring, Diane Keaton.
What is
she
this?
has cancer. Family Stone. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
She's got a weird thing with her throat. She meets Luke Wilson, who's the best. She falls in love with Luke Wilson, and he falls in love with her, and he brings out her crazy. Meanwhile, Claire Danes comes into town, who is Sarah Jessica Parker's sister, and Dermot Mulroney's all over her. And so they do a little, fiancé swap. Look, I'm not saying it's
you
perfect.
haven't sold me.
But the damn movie Coach is in it. What's his name? Craig T. Nelson.
We all know it's better.
That family needed the 12 sex days of Christmas.
We all know it's better than Love Actually.
Absolutely it is.
That's what really counts.
Okay.
Next.
Food emails. While trying to talk to my kids about the different food flavors and tastes of our youth, I found trying to describe the difference in the taste of a lemon and a lime a bit difficult to uncultured palates. So now I have to ask you guys, how would you describe the difference in taste between a lemon and a lime to somebody who has never had either or is maybe unfamiliar with the two?
I don't
Thank
know.
you.
One tastes like a lime, one tastes like a lemon.
Lemon tastes like floor cleaner. Lime tastes like a party. It's the party of the two. Not as cool as the orange.
I think is a lime a little more acidic or a little sweeter?
A little tangy.
One's more sour than the other. It's the same thing. It's a citrus flavor, which is all the same.
Yeah, but orange is a different flavor.
Orange is sweet.
Yeah.
Lime is in the middle. Lemon is sour. It's all the same.
I would say lime is
Yeah, I
more
think
sour
the
than
lemon-
lemon.
You think a lime is more
lemon's
sour?
in the middle. Lemon's
I
close
think lemon's
to the
in the
orange
middle.
and close to the lime.
This is a simulation.
I don't know.
I'm sleeping. You guys are wrong. This is a weird dream.
As you know,
Seems to
I
be 3-on-1.
drink lemon water
There's no way.
pretty much daily on the show. But I don't want to do that with oranges or with a lime. I wonder why. Like, what is that? Isn't it the same experience?
Did you just say that a lemon, that the lemon is not the sour of the three citrus?
Right. The lime is more sour than the others.
Let's see.
Are we?
Okay, hang on.
When's the last time you sucked on a lime?
Oh.
But when's the last time somebody talked
Moon.
about sucking on a lemon?
Lemons are generally sweeter and less tart than limes, which have a more bitter flavor.
Okay, so tart and bitter, but
Yeah, but I think we're interchanging them.
But I mean, like,
tart and bitter and
well, I
sour.
mixed it up.
Not all the
Remember
same.
that people say like suck on a lemon, like because it's a sour face. No one's ever said suck on a lime.
Yeah, because lemons have a good PR person.
Yeah, they're more common. Limes are small and have
Big
little
lemon
man
is bigger
syndrome.
than big lime.
I feel like I'm in the Matrix right now. Y'all,
How are you arguing this? The Google says it too.
I'm not arguing. I'm saying that this is all coming out of nowhere.
I'll bring in a couple of citrus tomorrow. We'll find out. We'll get to the
Both
bottom of
fruits,
this.
both fruits are acidic and sour, but lemons tend to be sweeter, while limes are more bitter.
And there's some lemons that are kind of orange in color, and those are almost as sweet as like an orange.
We didn't help
They're
this
kinda
person
sour.
at all.
We just did.
No, I said it. Lemon tastes like the floor. Lime tastes like a party.
Yeah, one tastes yellow, one tastes green.
Scott, you're not helping.
No, I kind of understand what he's saying more than I understand what you guys are saying. Huh.
Limes are...
Just taste them. Why are you
Limes
emailing a
get you.
show?
Lime will get you more like here, like a
zane.
In your jowls?
Like a right in the back of the
Like an A1
That's a
sauce.
lime. And you go, that's a lime.
And lemon is sour. It's,
And
it's-
lemon is a
it's
little-
bang. It's bang.
Lemon is awesome.
Lemon is pucker
Lemon's
face.
a little sweeter.
Sweeter. There's no sweet.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Compared to a lime?
'Cause you can eat
Lemonade,
a lemon. You
I
can
know.
eat the...
Yeah,
Yeah, but lemonade you put sugar in.
But limeade, cherry limeade from Sonic is the elite.
Okay, now we're completely off the rails.
If I just gave you lemon juice, you're going to tell me there's sweetness in there? It's nothing but sour. It's just acid.
It is nothing but acid, but it's not as insane as a lemon acid. Or I'm sorry, as a lime acid.
I'm not sure I've raw dogged a lime recently, so
Please do.
They're
you
yummy.
got me there.
All right. Well, thank you. And we got to take a final break.
Oh, really?
If it's a short one.
Well, it's a short one.
Very short.
This email coming from programming, too. Hey, Riz Show. I was wondering if we can get an update on Riz Olympics, and curious if Riz has been cooking on his Blackstone like he said he would. I recommend trying fried rice on the Blackstone if you haven't already.
Riz Olympics update, number one. Yes, the Riz Olympics are actually going on behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Just so you guys know, I know we've gotten a lot of emails about this. The Riz Olympics are going on actually behind the scenes, and surprise, there's going to be a series of videos coming out after the new year, okay?
Merry Christmas.
There you have
Merry
it.
Christmas.
You ruined the surprise.
Merry
And
Christmas,
they're going to
you
be
filthy
great.
animal.
And by the way, they're being like our video crew, who are a bunch of pros. It's going to be great.
It
We've
is.
already done a bunch of different events. So this is the first time we're talking about it, number one. Secondly, more importantly, have I been cooking on my Blackstone? Yes, I have been.
Have you tried rice like he said?
Have I fried rice?
Yeah, he said try
Hibachi.
rice on there.
Are you out of your mind? Of course I've.
Oh, you have?
you
With
put
the,
an
with the
egg in
spray
your-
bottle of soy and everything?
The whole thing.
Oh, wow, that's cool. I want it just
my
for
God.
that.
You do egg roll?
No, I haven't done any tricks yet.
Come on, man.
You do egg roll?
No, I've tried to throw a piece
I was
of
at
chicken.
hibachi
I tried
yesterday.
to throw a piece of chicken at the boy, and I burned him on the face.
You did?
Yeah. Open your mouth, and I winged it. It was a hot
Sizzling.
piece. It was a hot piece of chicken breast. Oh, Dad, never again. Get the burn cream.
Sad.
But I've been using it quite a bit.
You had burned cream on the grill, too.
It's a
Stop burning me!
That's
All right.
cool, man.
One final break. We'll come back, wrap her up. That's it for us. We are running very late. Donnie's outside the door, and he is pissed. He's like, I'm going to get in there and play some music. Make sure you check out the clip of the day brought to you by Michael's Flooring. Today's podcast is titled...
We've all got Dingles.
All right. Moon, what else?
Punk Rock Christmas is this Saturday. Check that out. Also, I have 2 Christmas records out now. The Punk Rock Machine, or the Misfit Machine record that we just put out last week. And it's Christmas season, and Goldfinger, we put out a Christmas EP just a few years ago. We played a few of those songs this last weekend, so it got me thinking about it. So if you're in the mood for some Christmas music, but not, that
you're
Christmas
normal.
music, yeah, check out the Goldfinger Christmas EP. It's super fun. And the Misfit Machine EP that we just put out everywhere.
You've already heard Mariah Carey, that song already 50 million times.
She was just in town, and then it snowed. What do you think about that?
thank you,
Queen of
Mariah.
Carey brought the
Christmas.
snow.
That's pretty
She
tight.
did.
Learn.
Tonight, it is going to be so much fun. It's going to be the Point audience with my Keishi audience, Garden Glow tonight at Missouri Botanical Garden, 5 to 7. You do need a ticket to come out and walk around and just take in the lights. We're going to sip hot cocoa,
Whoa.
which might have marshmallow vodka in it. We're going to just have a good time. And so come celebrate the season with me tonight until 7 at Mobot. Thanks.
All right. Rafe.
Ho, ho, ho. Go to Mobot with Learn. And tomorrow on a very special episode of the Number 2 Show, not only do I have Riz, I got Moon, I got Tim Convey, and a special Tiny Stall concert from Moon and Tim and the Misfit Machine. So,
Oh, nice.
put it on your calendars.
It's
4
beginning
p.m.
to look a lot
tomorrow.
like Christmas.
It's going to look a lot like Christmas.
Sure
And
is.
special thanks to everybody who did. I had a special come out on Don't Tell last week. It's about a week old. I got a video pushing 1 million views on TikTok. I got
That's
lots
awesome.
of people going over to, which is pushing people over to see the whole special on YouTube. And I think that's a groundswell of Riz folks showing up for me. So
Very nice.
I just want to say thanks to everybody for that.
Scott.
That is awesome. Moon and Rafe have been talking about Christmas. I guess it's coming up soon, and that reminds me that I have a Christmas book, King Scott and the Perfect Christmas, and if you go to barnesandnoble.com, you can get it right there.
All right.
And it's a beautiful little coloring book.
I love this.
It's really fun. And also, I'll be in the Christmas productions for St. Louis Family Church this week, so go to slfc.org for all their times and dates.
Okay. Don't forget, we announced this year's Point Holiday Food Drive to benefit Operation Food Search. All the details at 1057thepoint.com. All right, we'll leave you with a selection from our Teamers Remember the Day, brought to you by Hot Shots, all new Hot Shots on Lindbergh, 7575 Lindbergh. From Staunton, Illinois, David Dan is out.
Yeah, David.
Hey, David wants to hear this song. Here it is, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye.
Energy up.